All right, I believe we are going live. And I don't believe it till I see it, so. Hello, everybody. This is FeatherFall Tabletop, and we are streaming a community one-shot tonight. Thank you for being here and joining us for this. But before we get into tonight's game, we got some housekeeping to take care of. We have a couple sponsors. Links down below. Use code FeatherFall in checkout to save yourself 10%. We got Found Familiar Coffee. We have Skull Splitter Dice. I believe their Kickstarter is just ending here in a day or two. They just released 4 new sets. One of them is called like Vampire's Kiss or something. I'm thinking that might be a Curse of Strahd type of dice I need to get. I'm not sure yet. But it is down there. Check those links out down below. Ty is showing off his Skull Splitter dice there for us. We have that. Those are our sponsors. We got, counting tonight, we have 8 games going on this week alone. That's almost 2 whole hands of games. So we have this game tonight, obviously. We have Tuesday, we have The Gods We Know at 6 o'clock Pacific time. Wednesday, we are continuing with Dead and Thay at 6:30 Pacific time, and Sean is in that game. Oh, and Ty is in that game too. What am I thinking? We're all in that game, unless you're not. And then, kind of a big announcement. We've talked about it on Twitter a little bit. We've talked about it in our Discord. We have a charity stream going on Saturday, the 28th, from 12 p.m. Noontime to midnight. We are playing 4 different games that day. We are trying to help out where we can. We got a little charity going for direct relief. And we're trying to raise some money for them and play some games and put out good content and have fun. So we have 4 different games going on starting at noon. The first game will be Star Wars Force and Destiny beginner set with DM Bob. And then after that, we will have D&D 5e game. Ty, you wanna hype that up a little bit? Because that's you, buddy.
Yes. So I'll be DMing the game. It is called the Githzerai Gulag, where you've been trapped and put into a Githzerai prison out in the Nether, and you have to figure out a way how to get out of each room individually and make your way out of it somehow, some way, because things happened, and it's going to be a good time. We've got, I think, a lot. It's going to be a really good game. I'm pretty excited about it. I think you're in there. No, you're not. No, I got some great. Let's see, it's going to be Con Polished Star Sticks, and then so it should be a really, really fun game.
Yeah.
A lot of puzzles and a lot of, oh my god, look, that thing is attacking you. So
yeah,
Escape from prisons. Right. They go well.
All right, I love it. So that will be the second game on the slot, and these are roughly 3-hour chunks. After that game, we will have Impulse Drive. Jen is DMing that game. Cam, are you in that one? Yeah, Cam will be in that game, so if you want to see him again. He's also in the Star Wars one, too. And then after that, closing out the evening, I will be DMing a game of using the Kids on Bike system. Should be pretty fun. I just got the book in the mail today, so we're figuring that out as we go. It's rules light. Should be pretty easy, but that'll close out the evening. So all of those games, we will have a link for the charity donations to direct relief. And we will do the best that we can to help out where we can. So if that's something you're into and you have the means, please do so. Jump in there. Enjoy the games. Donate where you can. We'll have a good time. So that's on Saturday. Sunday, we're coming right back at you with Curse of Strahd Episode 7. Yeah, there we are. So that's 8 games, counting tonight. We have a little upgrade to the Twitch channel here. We now have stuff you can do with the channel points that have just been accruing over time. You can do a few things with those. You can spend 3,000 channel points and you can add a D4 to a roll to anybody here at the table. You can spend 6,000 channel points and give inspiration, which will be a D8. And then 10,000 you can get in the pool of naming an NPC in any of the homebrew games we have coming up, which would be The Gods We Know, or spoiler alert, Wildmount starting here pretty soon. So that'll be one where we can you get some names in right on the ground floor. So spend those. They're just building up and collecting dust. I think that's it, guys. That's all the housekeeping stuff I had written down. Oh, let me plug our Discord down below. We have impromptu games going on all the time because everybody's stuck at home with nothing to do. So a bunch of fine people are stepping up and running games just on the fly, and a bunch of different systems. So if you want to get in on some of those, you're bored too, join the Discord link down below and let us know you're looking for those. There we are. Okay, so this is the community one shot. We are playing Crypts of Azarumme. This is from the Arcane Library. You may have seen the Mask of Worms that we ran a couple months ago. That was also from this. The horror bundle from them. This is the second one that we are running. And this is Crypts of Azarumme. The party has been tasked. They were reached out to by a messenger saying Tybalt Throgsden needed some help at the Church of St. Terganus. Father Baird has been missing for 3 days, and so our party has been brought here, not against their free will. They willingly came here, and we are going to pick up. They are right on the steps of this church, and they are getting ready to head in. But before we do, let's have them introduce themselves. Introduce themselves in real life. Introduce your character, and then we'll get started into the game. And we will start with Cam.
Woo! I'm Cam. You can find me on Twitter or with the FeatherFall guys usually. I'm playing a lot of games coming up. I am also feeling the quarantine currently. I have 12 games this week that I am playing through, which is a little crazy. If you're feeling bored, there is an off-stream one-shot that I'm holding on Thursday called the Yakking Yakfo Yodel. It's going to be just one of those utterly ridiculous. Well, sit back, have some fun, grab that ridiculous character concept you've had, and have a blast. Yeah, that's me. Character, I'm going to be playing Mika Zarin. She is a Asmar cleric. Not much to say. Typical lawful goody two shoes. Very heavily armored. Helmet. The mace she carries and a shield. The good old stereotypical kind of, yeah, not quite a paladin, but kind of. That's me.
Not quite. All right.
To be a paladin, could go to paladin school, went to cleric school.
That's
right. Because Cameron doesn't like playing paladins, so I go with clerics instead.
Good to know. All right, Cam, thanks. Next, we'll go to Fox. Go ahead and tell us where we can find you on the internets and the character you are playing tonight.
So I am Fox or Arcade Fox. You can find me at Arcade Fox on Twitter. Just put a 0 in Fox because people. But you can find me. I am in OneShot here today. I was also on the Burning Wheel one-shot with Cam here. And then I'm in another one next week with Jen on Monday. And so other than that, if you just look at my Twitter, everything else that I have going on, and you know, other than that, I just got married. So
yeah, congrats.
There's a little bright spot for you in this quarantine nonsense. But I will be playing Roscoe Toscobble. Roscoe is a gnome barbarian, small but mighty, and do not call him short. He doesn't like it.
Love it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Thanks, Vox and Roscoe Toscombo. Next, we'll move over to Sean. Tell us where we can find you on the internet, if you so please, and a little bit about your character.
Hey everyone, I'm Near or Sean. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, all sorts of social medias at the Ferret King. I'm in this one shot. I'm in Dead and Thay on Wednesdays with FeatherFall Tabletop. I'll be in a Star Wars one shot on Saturday.
Yeah, you will.
Sometime in there. I don't remember because I'm so bad with memory. I don't think there's any other recent ones that are coming up. There's gonna be like one in April for a Fae Dreaming River game, but other than that, I think I'll be here somewhere doing other things.
Yeah.
As to my character, I will be playing Sari Falmirian, a lovely little half-elf wizard of the war magics, because I might be into throwing spells at people, and sometimes fumbling those spells and then having to make up for my mistakes. He's an anthropologist. He likes learning about other people's cultures. Not so much the people themselves, though, because he's not really good at talking to people. He's very socially awkward, and he has no backbone and no confidence whatsoever. So yeah, let's get into playing a character who can't actually, talk to people.
Awesome. All right, thanks, Sean. And last but not least, Ty, tell us where we can find you and a little bit about your character.
All right, so on Twitter you can find me at Hitchhiker of the Mind, or actually no, it's at Hitchhiker Mind, and then at Emporium_DM or the DMEmporium.com. I run that there. If you use code FeatherFall, you get 20% off of your entire order. So because we all need dice and stuff to do during this time. So other than that, I run my own Twitch channel. It's just Hitchhiker of the Mind, twitch.tv/Hitchhiker of the Mind. I DM a game every Tuesday. I'll be in Dead and Thay on Wednesday. I'll be DMing a one-shot on Saturday. And that's if I don't pick up any games between now and then, because last week I only had 3 scheduled and I did one every single day because the FeatherFall Tabletop community is amazing. So join their Discord. Seriously, especially right now, it's the best time because they're just like, "Hey, who wants to play?" And you're just like, "I do. I really do." I will be playing. I really did too. I'll be playing Maraxidor. He is a Drow aberrant mind sorcerer using the aberrant mind unearthed arcana. He's actually returning from the first one shot in this particular universe, where we fought some gigantic worms that were psychically leeching off of a sad guy. But in that one shot, he earned his badge to become a city investigator, and so he is officially with the city, sent to investigate things about. And I imagine, this is headcanon, which may be confirmed later, that because he's a drow, he's been put into a little side office and been called magical crimes or something. They've given him his own pocket department that only he's in charge of, to give him BS cases to run or super dangerous things. So that's Maraxidor.
That's canon. It's now. It is now it. All right. So you find, thank you everybody for your introduction. I appreciate it. You find yourselves all 4 converging at the steps of this church of St. Terganus. Maybe a church you haven't really heard about before. It's kind of one of the smaller churches in town, not one heavily populated with churchgoers. But you are here. There are 3 steps lead up to the big double wooden doors, a couple pillars supporting a porch that covers that top step, and you find yourself all there. You all have kind of known each other, or you all know that you've been heading to this place together, and that's where we are.
Well, I'll be the first. I see you've all been summoned here, just as I have, and if just curious, before we head in, does anybody know what lays beyond? It's my first time here.
I don't spend much time here in the cities, so
I haven't really been back in a while. It's been a couple of years. Count 10 or 12, maybe 14. I don't know. It's been a while.
Whatever it is, I assume it ain't good.
It's very fair. Very fair. All right, then. I suppose, and then I just knock on the door.
Yeah, as you knock on that door, you hear this big booming echo that kind of fills the inside, that then kind of reverberates back out to you. And on the final knock, the door just kind of opens itself up just a little bit. And as it does, you get a big waft of incense that is burning on the inside. And a dwarven hand comes and pulls the door open the rest of the way. And you see a younger dwarf, very young around the eyes, red, glistening beard and hair. His robes are kind of rumpled and wrinkled a little bit, and they almost look like they're too big for him, like they were somebody else's and just handed down. So he doesn't quite fill them out the way that he should. But he's very, very young looking, and he's kind of standing as tall as he can and as proud as he can, and he opens the door the rest of the way. You must be the the people that we sent for. Please come in, and come in. Hurry, quick.
Oh, no. All right.
And he opens the door the rest of the way, kind of steps to the side, and allows for everybody to come in.
Yeah, I'm straight in.
And then as soon as everybody makes it in, he closes the door, and he's kind of standing behind that door, kind of back to the door. And I will move you all to, because that's our first kind of map here. If you could put your tokens there on the map by the by that front door where you see the little circle, dwarf. Hopefully you can see everything. Yes. Okay. There we go. Sorry, stream, you will not see the map, but we will do our best to describe it. And as you walk in here, you see this church has high arched ceilings with windows that illuminate this haze of incense that is filling your nostrils. You see different acolytes just kind of everywhere, scurrying around, kind of putting stuff in place, and just, some are in their daily prayer, some are, cleaning, some are doing their tasks. And there's about 8 of them in there. My name is Tybalt Throgston. You all have received a letter from me. I thank you for coming. I will cut to the chase if we can get past all, pleasantries.
And Roscoe is just sitting there now, being that they have been called here. He's trying to stand as tall and tough as he can, because this dwarf is still taller, but wanting to look tough.
Yeah, and you're probably about same height as this dwarf, maybe just a hair shorter, but he's kind of wider and a little more brawny than yourself. But yeah, you're kind of keeping toe to toe with him in most regards. We have fallen on hard times here at St. Targonus. Father Reginald Baird has gone missing and been gone for about 3 days. And we need the help. All our parishioners and all the followers of St. Targonus need to find him. He was the glue that kept this church together.
And refresh me, St. Targonus is...
you can give me a history check if you'd like, or a religion check, rather.
Oh, I was asking him.
Oh, Saint Targonus. He's just the local. I mean, he's one of the smaller gods, one of the smaller saints. He's just the saint of well-being, and you probably haven't heard of him. To be honest.
Do I trust him? Can I roll an insight check?
Yeah, you can give me an insight check.
12.
You're more you believe what he is saying is the truth, but your eyes keep going to the fact how young he looks to be in this position as what would be the head acolyte or the head guy now at this church, because Father Baird has gone. And in the middle of that, him telling you about Saint Targonus, he kind of he sidesteps you a little bit, and he looks at one of the acolytes that isn't doing anything. He's clicks his tongue a little bit, and he's get to work. We need new incense, and he's just kind of directing people, and you can tell his eyes are just flittering all over the place, managing everything, and he's having a hard time. But I really don't know where to begin. But that is why you are here. You are what would be the investigators now in this matter. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Indeed, we are.
I mean, I can.
Yeah. Where?
I can give you all of the information that I have, which isn't much. It's just Father Baird went missing 3 days ago, and we really don't have a clue to where he could have gone.
Was he studying anything in particular, or looking for anything about this city?
Well, he would definitely come and go a little bit more than usual. He would be gone for periods of time, and then he would show up right before Mass and give his sermon, and then he would leave immediately. Sometimes out the front door, sometimes down into the cellar.
Does he have a place or like a room, belongings, anything?
we there is one bed, and he'll point towards the end
Diary.
of the hall here, and you can see a door that goes off, and there's one bed in there. He would, before this kind of change in actions from him, he would stay here and so devote all his time here, but that bed has been cold for a few weeks now.
And just curious, what was his last sermon upon? Did the types of sermon or things that he was preaching against or for change?
Well, it was kind of a switch. It was, before it was always about, love the person next to you and be their support. And this last sermon was more about getting more people just coming in to these doors. We have to fill these pews. We have to. It was a change in tone. So it definitely was. It was different.
And with more people come much more money. Do you know of anything that he requested that would be of a certain cost that you didn't currently have?
Well, outside of just staying out of his affairs and out of his time outside of the pulpit, that he did not request much.
Are there any new or strange parishioners that maybe you hadn't before? Somebody who looks, kind of gestures towards ourselves.
We definitely don't have anybody that looks like you. No. Again, this was his last sermon, right? 3.5 days ago before he went missing. So it kind of maybe fell on deaf ears because we were all worried about where has he gone, and we haven't seen him since. So we have not had any new members.
Who's the most senior of and I gesture to all of the people working, who's the most senior working that has been here the longest?
Well, that would be me.
How long have you been here?
I've been here for, ever since I was a boy. I was kind of, always brought here with my parents and kind of just came up through and grew up here, really.
I've been part of a religion for a while, It's a little bit weird to see someone this young, forgive me. What's the story there?
Well, like I said, St. Terganus is a small church. And with that means people come and they go quickly. Sometimes there's a bigger, better church that might fulfill their needs. And so there's kind of a revolving door sometimes of followers, and I'm the one that has stuck with it.
Look, Roscoe's looking around because he's kind of like he hears what he's saying, but he's also just looking at everyone else who is working here. Do they look older, younger?
It's kind of a mix. They're both male, female. Age-wise mix as well. There's,
okay.
I mean, there's no like one type. It's kind of all over the board.
It's fair.
Well, I suppose we might be served best by searching through his things, see if we can find maybe a journal of his thoughts or something that might lead us in the right direction. If you'd be so kind as to.
Yes, please. And he starts to take you down the aisleway in this church, past each section of pews, and he's at the same time directing people to we need new flowers in this vase. We need more incense over here. Just kind of making sure everything's perfect. And as you begin to approach that door that heads off into the chambers, go ahead and give me a perception check. Everybody can do that.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty.
21.
Ooh.
10.
Coming out.
Start as we mean to go on.
That's okay, I'm a little higher.
16.
Oh no, sorry, 5.
Oh, even
Plus
lower.
3 modifier, and I rolled a 2.
And sorry, is it Sari?
Suri.
Suri. What did you roll?
16.
Okay. Sari, not Roscoe,
No.
Sari and Meraxiador, you hear a crash and like a breaking of wood coming from that chamber, and you hear a scream from a female voice as we are moving this way. And I'd say we're about halfway through this aisleway in this pew, or these rows of pews.
Charge the door.
Cerise
Or
gonna
actually, go ahead.
tap Roscoe and tell him to go that way.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't
no.
I don't like the idea of charging in.
Roscoe's sitting there just trying to push past you guys like, you should have let me go first.
I'm gonna reach out with Mage Hand and try to open the door.
Okay. Yeah, you do. And if you are within eyesight, you see
I'm not quite yet, but
Okay.
I will be getting there. Yeah.
You hear some snarls. You hear the screaming from the woman in there, and yeah, some more like rustling and action going on.
Oh yeah, he's going running right in.
Okay.
Does it look like it's
Right.
dark inside there?
No, there is light.
Okay.
Sorry.
Oh no, all
Mhm.
good. So I
Is-
will.
Is the door open?
The mage hand opened it up, and as it
Yeah.
is opened, and now Roscoe, you are in there. You see a ghoulish creature just grabbing this woman from over the shoulders and beginning to drag her through this door.
Oh, he breaks out his battle axe and goes charging in at this.
Okay, let's roll initiative, everybody. So if you can select your token, or we can add them manually. But
Oh, whoops, sorry.
Yeah, probably got that.
okay, we can do that.
There we go. That should have done it. Yes, perfect.
Did it add you?
It did. Yeah, I'm on the turnover.
Okay.
I'll change it back to 17. That's what I first rolled. There you go.
Okay, so Meraxiador's in there.
Mine showed up as 19, but
Okay, I'll add you in. As 19. Okay.
Didn't add for reasons, but 9.
So many reasons.
Yeah.
No.
10 minus 1. Cleric.
Roscoe, I will give you an action here as you kind of jumped into it. Go ahead and
He is going to try and just get onto the other side of this school, because being that this is a hallway, he's charging down the hallway to get past and block them off on the other side.
Okay, so you're gonna try to
scoot through the feet.
Yep.
yeah. Okay, and you're a halfling, yeah. So you can go through.
Gnome, even smaller.
Okay, so we'll say, you're able to kind of just slide up in through there and get behind him, and that'll be your movement.
Mm-hmm. And then I'm just gonna take a big old swing at him with my battle axe, and just really hope I actually hit.
Go to town.
Let's go with 22.
22 definitely hits.
And that'll be 10 points of damage.
Woo!
Yeah. And as a bonus action, I want to go ahead and enter my rage
Okay.
on the back end of it, because he just first got that swing in, saw a little bit of blood, and he is angry
All right.
and just getting pumped
Love
up.
Love it. Okay, so as that happens behind you, you hear some more snarling coming in up those stairs that are behind you, climbing up through, and I need you to give me a Constitution save
Okay, that's fine.
as this creature enters your space, your area.
11.
That's just enough.
Yeah.
Your what was filled with like fragrant incense is now like this putrid rotting and decay that is just filling your your nostrils. And but you were able to fight it off. Your rage is just so focused on this woman that is in front of you, and that would make it your turn again, Roscoe.
Oh yeah. So we are then going to swing again.
Okay.
17 plus 4, so 21.
Definitely hits.
And get my D8 again. And 8 points of damage.
Yeah, this ghoul in front of you is looking pretty weak. Actually releases the woman and now starts to turn back around to you.
And that is okay.
That's what I wanted. Another one of these putrid smelling creatures comes out from these stairs. I need you to give me another Constitution save.
All right.
Barbarian, you've got this.
21.
Yeah, you're good. Again, you're like used to it now and you're just focused. He is actually going to push past you and try to get through the hallway.
Mm-hmm.
I'll do let's see. We're going to do a strength check for him. All right, that's 17 plus 3. He's going to make it through the friendly and get past that woman and use his speed to get just through that door and looking into the main chamber of the hallway. For some reason, Roscoe, you're on there twice. Oh, it must have worked fine the first time. Let me get rid of the other one. All right, that leads us to one more ghoul coming in up out of the way there. No con save needed this time, but he is going to try to bite at you. That is a big miss. Maraxiador.
So just to give everybody a visual, there's a hallway, and I went on the other side of one ghoul, and I'm now surrounded with a ghoul behind me, another ghoul above me, and one ran down the hallway back where I came from towards everybody else. So I'm pretty surrounded.
Okay. So I'm going to move here and then here for 15, and then I'm going to. How do I see all of them?
Yeah, you can look down through. You can see a woman who is distraught and heading towards you. You see, you see the different ghouls in there.
I'm going to cast Chaos Bolt.
Ooh.
To
this one right up front.
Yeah, the front one.
Yeah, that's going to miss.
Well, that didn't go well. And that's it. Yeah.
Well, thank you.
So we were talking earlier that you missed a lot with the last session. So he turns his attention to you and is now these dead ghoulish eyes and this putrid smell is now focused onto you.
That's not good. I'm not happy.
2 more of these ghouls come in.
Oh my word.
But they can't quite get to you, Roscoe. But you could this room is now just filling with this stench, and they're just crawling up and over and trying to get to you, but they don't quite make it. That is going to lead us to.
I can see down this entire hallway now, right?
Yeah. You see, and you just see that room just filling up and people crawling over each other.
But wait, there's more.
Oh god. But wait, there's definitely more. I'm gonna look at the guy in front of me. Feel like, just so everyone knows, I'm totally ready for magic and actual combat. If this goes wrong, it's not my fault. Throws out arc lightning as
what does that mean?
It's a bolt of lightning that arcs towards that creature, and then it immediately shoots and ricochets off of him up to past this lady up to the next one.
Okay.
And then passed over our little gnome's head entirely just to go and hit the next guy behind him.
All right.
So they all have to make dexterity saves.
Ooh, dex saves. All right.
I don't know. They seem kind of dexterous. Got up here real quick.
You never.
So
know.
the first one rolls a 15.
Roll my save.
Their dex actually isn't bad. Second one rolls a 7. Third one rolls a natural 1. So the first one, 15, 7, 1.
So one of them saves, and then the other 2 fail.
Okay.
So first guy takes. Okay, wow, that's actually good damage. So he takes 7 because he saved.
Okay. So
Because it was 14, and then it's
Okay.
7. So he takes 7 lightning damage. Okay, that's what the spell does.
yeah.
I think that's what this spell does. I am trying to remember all my spells. Yes, yes. Okay, that is what it is. And then the other 2, I just have to roll for them.
Do you want to? You can use the same damage for it all, or is it? Does it
It's
step
one-
down?
So it's a step down for the other ones.
Okay,
So they
okay.
they each take 8.
Okay. So the one in the middle, that is in between Roscoe and the woman, crumples, and then the one behind, he does take that damage.
Did that work? Oh, hey, look, it worked. I'm not surprised.
Nicely done.
All right. Sorry, Micah. It is now, or Mika. Sorry, it is now your turn.
Wonderful. I'm going to go ahead and just come through here. I'm going to point my mace forwards. Going to grab my holy amulet. Just be like, "Begone, creature! Sacred flame."
Nice. To the one standing in the doorway.
To the one standing in the doorway.
All right. Is that a dex save?
That is sacred flame. Da 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 da. You'll have to excuse me. I don't use it much. Yes, dexterity saving throw.
Ooh. That's a dirty 20 on the one standing in the doorway. I'm sorry.
Wonderful. Cool.
So the spell kind of peters out around its feet, and he is moving forward.
And I'm not going to burn a bonus action just yet, so I will go ahead and end my turn there.
Okay. What's going on here? Sometimes I love Roll20, and then sometimes...
I feel that in my soul.
Mm-hmm.
What happened to it? I lost the move forward thing. I'm sorry, guys. Just 1 second. There we go. Okay. For some reason, the advancement button disappeared on me. So you see this woman here she's kind of in this hallway in between Roscoe and this ghoul that is in front of the doorway. What? Where do I go? She's saying out loud.
This one seems focused on us.
Don't worry.
She is going to run through here and try to get past and get. So she is going to take an opportunity attack.
Oh no!
So as that ghoul, it runs past, tries to swipe at her. Yeah, that's going to be a hit. That's a 20, dirty 20. I'm rolling hot, guys. I'm sorry. Ooh, but on the damage, I rolled 2 1s. So it's going to be enough. She takes this slice across her back, and she then moves and gets behind Mika as she is like kind of crumpling down and taking this damage, but still alive. And all of the other acolytes in the other room just start running towards the front door and start moving that way.
Conveniently cowardly.
Does our dwarven guide stay with us?
You can't really tell, but he is moving forward and coming towards the action there.
Oh, good.
One of the ghouls on Roscoe's back is going to swipe. That's a 9 plus. What do I get? Do I get a plus? Plus 4. So that's going to be a 13 to hit you, Roscoe.
16. So.
Okay, he swipes and misses. And then this one here in the corner is going to take a bite attack at you, Roscoe, because you're the one. Ooh, that's a nat 20. Pew pew.
Okay.
This one's going to kind of... geez.
Ow.
8, 16, 16 points of bite damage. What is it? That's piercing damage that comes down on your shoulder. Probably half because you're raging, right?
Yeah, I'm raging and I'm resistant to all damage except for psychic.
Heck yeah.
Since I am totem bear.
All right, so then you take what, a quarter of that? So it's 16. What would that be? 4?
Yeah.
No, just half.
Just half. So it'd be 8. So
Okay.
30. Great. That's fine.
Perfect. So the other ghoul in here in front of you. Sorry, I'm screwing up names here.
Oh, you're good.
Sorry. Is going to, I need a con save out of you as it enters your space.
Okay, we're gonna see how good I am at that. That is a 14.
14 saves, yeah. So your nostrils kind of get filled with this putrid smell, but you shake it off. It's going to swipe at you. That's a 13 to hit as its claws.
So it would hit, except I'm gonna activate my War Magic ability. Arcane Deflection is like a shield, just blocks him and just throws him aside. Nope,
Yeah,
hit me.
kind of. Yeah, his claws come and just glance off the side of this arcane energy that comes up in front of you. Roscoe, your turn.
All right. Well, first thing is he's going to be shouting back to his party to be like, "Get in here, please."
Coming, Roscoe.
Except for much angrier. Like, more, "Get in here." But he is going to take, well, it doesn't really matter. I guess I'll take a swing at the ghoul right in front of me.
Okay.
11 plus 4, 15.
Yeah, that hits.
Oh, that's not great. 5 points of damage.
All right, it's still standing, but it is looking rather wounded. The one in the middle of the trio of ghouls there is looking pretty bad. Bonus action or movement?
No, I'm just gonna keep standing my ground here, just waiting for my party.
All right.
Because the instant I move, I'm taking way too many attacks.
Yeah, so that same ghoul you just hit is now going to reach out at you and try to claw you. That's not going to do it. That's a 12 to hit. Just kind of swiping at air as it recovers from its axe wound. Maraxiador.
All right. It's going to hit this time.
Do something.
Anything. All right, let's see. Chaos Bolt. Show me a 22 to hit.
That is definitely a hit. Are you hitting the one that's engaged with Sari?
Sorry. No, I'm hitting the well, which one looks worse? The one with Suri or the one?
The one with Roscoe's, looking a whole lot worse.
Whole lot worse. Okay, so I guess I'll hit this guy in front of us for 11.
Okay.
11 points. Let me see. What's this? 5 and 1. Sorry. Lightning damage. Since that, or wait, we saw lightning fuck him up before, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, lightning damage.
Okay. Yeah, it kind of sparks him up, and it roars out this kind of unghastly kind of as it is reaching, almost trying to go over Sari's shoulder and trying to reach at you as he's getting hit here.
Furnace. Bonus action, sorcery point to cast a cantrip as a bonus action, so I can use Chill Touch to try to get the one that is closest to our gnome friend.
Okay, yeah.
Has 10 hit?
Yeah, that's not going to be enough.
I got a +5, guys. It's going to be fine.
Yeah. Hey, 1 out of 3 is not bad. We'll take. Hey, if we're playing baseball, that's pretty good numbers.
We're not playing baseball.
We're not.
No.
All right, Sari, as you have a fiendish ghoul in front of you that is.
Yeah. I see him. He's very pretty, definitely. I'm gonna just keep up with my lightning tricks.
Okay.
Gonna shocking grasp at him because I have to use a cantrip right now because
Yeah.
I can't use anything else because of arcane deflection. I think a 19 would hit.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. So a D8. Oh, I have all of my D8s over here. Good. I'll just keep all the exact same damage because I don't have to worry about it. So 3 damage. I don't know if that's going to do much, but
Oh. Yeah, I mean, it does some, but...
yeah, he takes 3 lightning damage as I literally tickle him with static shock.
Yeah. Yeah, it's more like, just static shock. That's good. I like it. Anything else?
Well, because he now can't take reactions, I'm just gonna boop. Hello,
Oh,
I'm gonna
nice.
go help Roscoe. Hey.
Okay.
I'm on my way.
Okay.
You're on your own. As you come down into that hallway, that stench that you fought off earlier does get stronger. And yeah, it's nasty. Mika.
All right, so gonna move that away, and I need that thing to make another dex save.
Yeah, but give me a con save first as you enter its arena.
Yeah, didn't think of that. It's fine.
Somebody fail this, please.
I might. Hang on. Con. That's a 12.
No, you're good. Yeah, same stuff. Your nostrils kind of fill up with this putrid smell, but you fight it off. And it has to make a what save, did you say?
Dex, please.
Boop. Ooh, that's a natural 7 plus 3, 10.
That's a fail. That is 7 radiant damage.
Ooh. Okay, he's looking pretty rough.
Awesome. I don't want to burn too many spell slots because I don't know what's going to happen. So I'm going to end my turn there.
Okay. All the other acolytes again move closer to the door. Tybalt comes in and he sees you all kind of taking care of stuff, and he grabs this woman that is kind of kneeling in the corner and begins to move her out of the room.
As he walks in, you see, I give him one of these. What is this about?
Sorry. Acolytes first, and then you have this under control. This is what you are hired for. And
so you knew about this, you son of a bitch! As he closes the door.
All right, Roscoe, you're gonna get another swipe attack. Ooh, that's a natural 18. I think that hits. Yep. But this one is these are just 2d4s.
Stop, you monster.
7 points of slashing damage as he reaches over the ghoul next to him and just comes down over your shoulder.
All right, so cut that in half. Great.
Okay. Yeah, you're kind of the brunt of the attacks here, man. You're gonna get another.
It's great. I'm hard to
attack. Hit. Yeah, that's a 15 plus, so that's gonna be a dirty 20.
Okay. Yep.
And that's going to be 7 points more of slashing damage.
Okay, so cut that in half again. Great.
Yeah. The ghoul in the other room turns to Mika and is going to then claw you, or attempt to. That's going to be a 15 to hit.
Nope.
No, it just. Okay. Do you have a shield?
Yep.
Yeah, so it just comes off the shield, and this is a glancing blow, and is kind of almost stumbles as you're able to brush it off and take that athletic stance again. All right, Roscoe.
With every hit, he just gets more amped up because he just loves fighting. And so he goes in to swing at the one, and that's not great. 9?
9 does not hit.
Oh, God.
And, he's holding it down, and he is once again just like, guys, get in here.
I need help. So the one in the middle of that trio is going to take another swipe. We're just swiping all day here. That's 11 plus, that's 15 to hit.
Nope.
Just glancing off again. All right, Maraxiador.
I love it. It's been 12 seconds. Guys, seriously. No.
Guys,
I'm tired of this shit.
I'm dying.
All right, I'll get the one closest to me with a chill touch for 6 necrotic damage. And if it's
Oh,
undead,
yeah,
he has
that definitely
disadvantage
hits.
on his attacks until the end of
Your next turn.
Okay.
my next turn. Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect. So 6 necrotic damage, and
Yeah, he takes
free
it
action.
looking real rough.
In the corner.
Yeah,
It just feels
the
farther
corner.
away. It's not actually. I just put it in the corner like, okay, yeah, nope. All right.
All right. Sari.
I am here. Let's see. Do I want to get? Yeah, there's a dead guy on the ground, right?
Yeah, there's one right in the. Yeah.
He's like falling apart, probably, right?
Yeah, these are pretty decrepit looking ghouls.
Okay.
Not much meat on the bone.
He's like, oh, this is disgusting. Catapults the guy's dead head towards his friend and just yeet that right
Alright.
to his brother friend. So catapult. He has to make a dex save.
Oh. That's gonna be an 8. That's probably a fail,
He's
right?
gonna fail. He's gonna take 3d8 bludgeoning damage.
Ooh.
Let's see. So that is 6, 7. What's this last one gonna be? Oh, perfect. 7, 15. So
Yeah,
takes
so
15 bludgeoning damage.
this one that's kind of been the thorn in Roscoe's side for the longest crumples and falls down the spiral stairs down to the lower level and out of sight.
Like, I got you back. Let's go.
Mika, the one in front of you is looking real rough.
So, I'm going to go ahead and that's touch. That's touch. That's touch.
You can
God
touch
damn it. I wasn't very smart with this.
He's within 5 feet. Reach out and touch him.
Yeah, but I'm I'm also trying to save our blooming barbarian at the moment. All right, I'm just gonna another dex save for the person in front.
Okay.
Fine. The puny little wizard has him.
That's a 13.
13 just makes it. Goddamn.
Ooh.
I am then going to use my movement to back up, which will probably provoke opportunity attack. That's fine.
Oh, yes.
Because disadvantage, I believe. Because chill touch.
Yes.
He does.
He's going to try to claw you. Yeah, that's going to be a 4. Natural 4 plus 5. So, miss.
Yeah, no. Okay.
Okay.
I'm finally going to use a bonus action. Because that's
Okay.
what I want to do. Right. So, as a bonus action, I am going to go ahead and cast Shield of Faith on our barbarian friend.
All right.
You gain +2 to AC, and because I am a cleric of order, you get to make a weapon attack.
Ooh.
Oh.
All right. How long does that last?
Shield of Faith is concentration. That lasts up to 10 minutes. And then the other one is just a feature. So it's Voice of Authority.
Okay.
All right.
So you can go ahead and burn your reaction immediately to make a weapon attack.
All right. So I will make a weapon attack on the one right above me. Crit fail.
Ooh. Sorry. Not going to do it.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Ah.
His axe just like swings wildly. Someone towards me, I just lean back like, oh, okay. No. Please don't hit me.
So you hear Maraxiador, you see this door close, and then you hear it quickly be locked from the outside.
You son of a bitch.
And then you hear shuffling of all the acolytes moving closer to the door. Sorry, I had to do it. Roscoe, you're going to take another swipe attack. Nope,
All
that's a
right.
natural 2. That's going to be a big nothing. And then again, you're going to take another one.
Yep.
That's going to be an 8. I doubt that hits.
Nope.
'Cause you have your +2. This one's going to shamble towards Mika and take a swipe. Oh, that's a natural 18. That one going to do it? Mika?
You're muted.
I'm going to roll damage and just do it.
18 is my armor class.
All right, so then yes. Ooh. That's going to be 11, 12, 13, 14 points of slashing damage. As its claws come right into your back and kind of gets in between the back plate and in between your shoulder pauldrons and just comes in and rips some flesh out. Yes. And that leaves us to Roscoe.
All right. So going to try to attack the one above me again. And this time swinging in with a 15.
That hits.
After missing, coming down over the top. He was trying to just get the full wind up is all that was happening. And 7 plus. So 11 points of damage.
Ooh. All right. Yeah, that's a big chunk out of him, and he kind of stabilizes himself, and he's getting ready to gear right back at you.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Anything else, Roscoe?
No, he is just like, come on.
All right.
Just
Max,
something.
Maxiador.
Oh, yeah. You'll never guess. It didn't do anything. It's fine. It's fine. Next person. Just keep it going.
All right,
Keep it going.
I'm just going to skip you next. Sarah, you're up.
There's a lot of people within reach right now.
Yeah, with Roscoe being as short as he is, you can look over his head and you can see you have a clear shot on these.
Okay. Just like peeks in, like, this is gonna hurt for them. Boop. And then arc lightning.
Oh, again. All right.
As I'm going to arc lightning main guy.
Okay.
It's gonna bounce to him, and the other one's gonna arc around and come back around just over everyone. And just it's that guy.
All right. Dex save on those.
Yep, all dex saves.
All right. That's going to be a 7 for the first guy.
Okay.
21 for the second, and natural 1 for the third. So I think the second one saves.
The first guy takes maximum damage of 16.
Ooh.
So, whew, nice.
Yeah, he's looking rough. Second one saved.
So he took 5 and then half of that.
All right. So 3.
3.
Yep.
And the last guy took.
He did not save, and I imagine it's going to do more than 2 points of damage. Fingers crossed.
1 damage.
Oh, are you kidding me? Oh, he has 2 hit points left. He's hanging on. He's kind of, at this point, just hand is still stuck in Mika's armor, and he's just kind of dead weight on your back right now.
Yep.
Anything else?
Nope. That is my turn. I'm just gonna stand here and be like, I helped.
Okay. Mika, it's your turn. Yeah, thank you for the concentration check. I forgot. I even put that
That's okay.
I even put the little token on your guy.
It's cool. Okay, right. Let's just go down to brass tacks, shall we? Whack with the mace.
Do it.
Reach out and
that is a 22.
Yeah, definitely hits, and don't even roll damage. It's gonna knock him. It's gonna brain him. Yeah, he's gone.
Wonderful. Yeah, just a quick swing and a thwack straight around his face.
Yeah. All right. Anything else?
Nope. I'm gonna keep what I've got right now.
Okay. Miraxidor, you hear some dragging of wood across the stone floor, and then being barriered up against this door.
You think you're real funny out there, don't you? You think you just.
This one is going to move to here, and he's going to take some swipes at Roscoe.
Yep.
That's going to be a 9-13 to hit. That's not going to do it. You're going to get another swipe from the other guy. Ooh, that's let's see. That's going to be a 13 plus 5s. 18?
18 will just meet with my +2.
Oh, that's going to be 7 points of slashing damage.
All right. Then half again. That's fine.
All right. It is now your turn.
All right. And so I'm just going to go ahead and keep attacking the same one, just above me.
Yeah, he's looking rough.
22.
Definitely hits.
And it'll be 10 points of damage.
Oh, that's enough.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you just kind of club him and falls against that back wall and just slumps down into the corner. Anything else?
Oh, and he's just turning and just angrily snarling at the last ghoul, just like he's ready to finish this.
Perfect. All right, Maraxiador.
Is it me again? All right. So there's one guy. I can see him. We all know what's going to happen, though.
You could try, though.
You know what? No one ever got anywhere by not trying. Chill touch.
Oh!
It's a critical! I rolled ones!
So, although you hit... oh, that is... this
merciful.
Is just comical. Yeah, that hits. So what, you do 2 points of...
2 points of damage. And he has disadvantage on attacks. That's the big thing.
All right.
And then I'll use my movement to... Oh, as a bonus action... Oh, do I have to see him, though? Hold on. I want to see if I can connect to the dick bag on the other side of the door. Are there any holes in the door or anything that I can see him through?
You can give me investigation
Just like a
check.
little window in the door. Okay.
Yeah, give me an investigation check.
It's an 8.
Yeah, it's kind of where the cracks in the frame. It's starting to get barriered up, and it's kind of hard to see any daylight in between.
I'm just gonna yell, I'm a city official, all you had to do was file some paperwork, you moron.
I have to protect my acolytes.
You have to not be an asshole.
Right, sorry.
Well, because I don't want to use spells right now. We're gonna do the same thing. Chill touch.
Do it.
I'm amplifying his chill touch. Yeah, because I can totally do that by just taking over somebody else's entire spell with mine. I mean, I think a natural 17 already is plenty without my +5, but you know. What is chill touch's damage? 1d8? 1d8.
1d8.
4 necrotic damage.
Look at this guy getting 4 damage without even critting. Jeez.
And I mean, you can't get any more disadvantage than disadvantage, but you know.
All right, Mika.
Cool. I am gonna. Can I squeeze past?
Yeah, you can move through friendly people.
Right. Just. Yep. Sorry, cleric things to do. Pardon me. Excuse me. Come to here. I am going to. I am going to level 1 cure wounds.
Ooh.
On our barbarian.
Okay.
Okay.
That is 5 plus. I'm not very good at this. 5, 6, 7. Okay, so 8 points of HP, and you get my command as well, so you can burn your reaction to make another melee attack.
Nice.
Great. So, 11 plus 4, 15.
Hits.
9 points of damage.
It's looking rough. Looking real rough. All right. Anything else, Mika?
That is me.
All right. Yeah. Acolytes move. You hear some more dragging of wood across the floor, Maraxiador. This ghoul is going...
If we burn it down, can you come back?
He is going to take his last... This is all he's got left. He's going to try to grapple you, Roscoe.
Okay.
So you can give me an athletics strength check.
Okay.
To combat this. Which, I think you have advantage because you're raging. Ooh, runaway dice. Ooh.
Well, I'm glad Yeah. 19.
Yeah, that definitely beats my 9. As he tries to grab you, and you kind of shrug him off, and he actually falls down the stairwell like the last one did, and disappears out of sight.
And as it goes out of sight. Roscoe is starting to take some deep breaths and calming down and coming down from his rage. And he's just like, well, cleric, wizard, thank you. Where's our sorcerer?
I'm in this other room.
There.
I was throwing spells, I promise. And so Maxwell comes up. Did it scream as it fell?
I wasn't paying attention.
Sort of. Not really. More like growled, like grr, rawr.
You're the most directionally challenged sorcerer that I've ever run into.
Yes, we all have off days when we're ambushed by the undead. Now,
No, we
I
don't.
think
So
it's.
what's-
Just to let you all know, they're barricaded the door, and they think that'll
Oh.
keep any of us from just tearing the door to shreds if we chose. So,
And
two
you
options.
didn't think to keep the door open?
Well, you see, they did it while I was trying to help and throw spells and fight the undead.
Fair enough.
Besides, I figured if no matter what they put in front of the door, you could easily cut through some wood.
Right. Well, I mean, I am myself, so
And I mean, look at you.
right.
If not, I could always
Ah.
order them to. It's fine.
The coast is clear now, right? So
Yes,
So-
but we face the choice.
Do we go down?
I'll be
Up to
sent
you.
back here to deal with this shit anyway, and you guys seem a little bit better than the people they normally send with me because they always
Looks
send
it.
people who die rather quickly and easily around me, which is never fun.
I mean, I could have died if the wizard and cleric didn't help me out.
That's
I'm
why.
here.
See, like I said, much better than my normal. And I swear
I'm
to you,
sure
I was
you had it. I just give you a boost. That's all.
now. So I'm down.
So as you guys are sitting here talking and having this little conversation, all the dead bodies that hit the floor, you didn't really notice it in the fight, but there are green shards that are sticking out that start to flicker and then die, like the illumination behind them flicker and then fade out.
ooh, you want to see what that is?
Yeah, so yeah, if you want to check it out.
Yep. What do I roll?
They're kind of on the outside of the body, so as you are looking at them, they look like crystal pieces, like emerald colored crystal pieces, and at one point they had illumination behind them, and now that is gone and has died out in that time that it took from when they hit the floor to your conversation.
Do you recognize any sort of necromantic magic?
Should I roll
Sorry.
Arcana?
Yeah, you can give me an Arcana check if you'd like. Yeah,
A 13.
13. Maraxidor, are you going to roll as well? Or
Oh
give?
no, I was going to. I'll give I'm not proficient with Arcana, so I don't
Okay.
know if I'm
Oh.
able to
You can
assist.
give
I'd like to assist.
Yeah, give advantage to Sari.
That'll definitely
will
help.
help.
17, 18, 19, 20, 22.
I ran out of fingers. Definitely, you catch as you touch it and you feel it, a magical surge within it that you get just the last pulse as it fades away. So there is some sort of magical element here that was powering these crystals, at the very least.
I'd be careful. I'm going to assume necromancy then. I mean, it wasn't obvious enough before, but at this point, I'm going to assume then.
Yeah, with that Arcana check, yeah, you're
Yeah.
kind of
Like,
put pieces
magic at
together here.
work, Necromancy. We should be careful. There's probably somebody down there who has magic.
But I've
Understood.
never seen it imbued inside of a crystal and stuffed into a body.
Yeah, it's an
I think
interesting way to do it.
Not ever feeling this saint is less of a saint and more.
So he's just
That's
gonna like
rough.
take parts of the crystal-like pieces, put them in
Okay.
a little jar, and then just write down some notes in his journal. Just, yep,
Okay.
don't mind me.
Yeah, you're able to get.
Write down.
There's one in each body, and you're able to kind of pluck it out. They're like superficially put on the outside of the body. They're not like
Bet.
embedded medically or surgically. They're just kind of like plugged in, so you can. There's enough for you to grab and pull out.
Okay.
I reach out with Mage Hand and see if Mage Hand is strong enough to pull the crystal out with just using Mage Hand and not my regular hands.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Then I bag it if I can evidence. All right.
Interesting.
How is our barbarian looking? Are you like super screwed up?
Oh no, he's fine. He's
Okay.
just like
You look like
What
you
I
took
do.
through, just a nice hike through the jungle.
mm-hmm.
I've got a
Oh,
couple of
yeah.
meals if you do need them, so just let me know.
I mean it's nothing worse than the owlbear did to me yesterday, yeah.
Oh, that was awful.
Just talking up that he fought an owlbear, but he really did not fight an owlbear yesterday.
Impressive. Those things are vicious. If you
Oh yeah, I took it down in 2 swings.
very impressive.
I'm very impressed. You had time to do that when I wasn't looking? Well,
Mm-hmm. And so he's just like down?
Down.
yeah, let's go.
Down?
Yeah. Suppose we can.
All right.
Gonna have chill touch ready for any undead that I see.
Okay. Yeah, so
Is it
reveal.
dark down the stairs?
Yes.
Just in case anybody can't see, I'll throw dancing lights
Okay.
above everybody's head.
I'll
Okay.
throw lights on the end of my mace.
Oh,
Mhm.
even better. That'll just pull back.
About- This spiral staircase goes down about 10 feet into a chamber down below. There's a couple chairs, a little workbench, got some bales, just general provisions down here in this room. You do see off in the corner there is a manhole that goes down that the wooden barrier has been pushed off to the side. And at the bottom of this stairwell are 2 of the ghoulish bodies that fell down. Green shards no longer flickering in their bodies, but they are down at the base of the stairs. But you do see another exit across the room.
Well,
Yeah.
Disgusting perversion.
Are there any books or
Jeez.
anything around?
No books. It's more like dry goods. Some
Storeroom.
yeah, some more incense, but no books.
Are there any is anything like even remotely magical, or does it just seem like this is a story
No.
where they came through? They came magical somewhere else. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
I want to take a step up to the edge of that manhole
Yeah.
area and kind of take a look down just to see, can I see the bottom and approximately how far below?
Do you have dark vision?
I
Is that the gnome?
believe it's
Okay.
60 feet.
Yeah, you can see the bottom. It looks to be about 40 feet down, and it is very crumbly. Like there's not craftsmanship that is once in the rooms that you entered in. This is more cave-like and is less. The stairs are kind of carved into the earth. It's not really. It looks a little shady, but you are getting a lot of nasty smells coming up. Like again, the same putrid smell that was on the ghouls themselves is kind of trying to infiltrate your nostrils again.
I hate to ask, but is there like fingernails that would seem like it was dug out by undead hands or anything like that would indicate undead digging?
As you come over and peek over the side, I assume that's what you're doing. You do see what looked like could just be scrapings and shovel marks and pick marks on the walls. It is actually bones that are now embedded into the dirt to create the wall, and it's just a wall of bones circling around in this chamber going down, in the stairwell going down.
Roscoe, while he's standing overlooking with me, he wants to like go to act like he's pushing him, but like hold on to him as if he was like throwing him in, but hold on to him just to scare him a bit.
Can I do an insight check to see if I know what he's doing?
Sure.
21.
Yeah, you kind of.
So Raxudor just holds his arms, and then he.
Yep.
Like it doesn't even break.
I'm not gonna roll because I'm gonna be like, wait. Oh,
And then
okay, you did throw it.
I'm gonna try to sleight of hand, mage hand, tap him on his shoulder as he pulls me back.
Love it.
A 2-hour mark.
Yeah, we are not going to hit it. That's okay though. We're having
Not
fun.
even close.
And Roscoe just goes, I wasn't gonna let you fall. It's fine.
You know what? I trust people who are. If you're calm enough to make jokes, you're gonna be good to be around. This is gonna be fun.
Just make sure to hit the target next time.
Oh, you wanted me to hit them? Oh, I'm so sorry. Yes, I'll be much better about it next time. All right.
Well, do you want to go first?
Absolutely not.
And Roscoe just starts going down.
All right. We'll put you on.
I suppose I should also probably be closer up. All right, let's go.
All right. So you should see a new map here. You enter kind of a circular chamber. Again, rough hewn stone, not the same craftsmanship that was above on the upper levels. All the walls are just embedded with bones and skulls and, long decayed, free of all rot and any flesh, but building it seeming to be the rigidity in the walls, providing rigidity. You do see.
Would be turned off by this. This is actually kind of cool.
I mean, the craftsmanship does take dedication. Just curious, does anybody know if this could cause any of us to be ill or anything of that nature?
Not that I know of.
All right.
No,
Alright.
so at least.
I mean, you just gotta have a
Find
stronger
out.
stomach about it.
That's one way of dealing with absolutely
I can
everything.
find out if you'd like, but it'll take a spell slot.
No, that's okay.
You see a double doors to the north of this circular room, and you see two even rougher hewn paths going left and right.
Well, which way?
Left.
Double doors. Oh, that's left. Okay. Left. Let's go.
You can hear as you approach that kind of the entryway to this new tunnel. You hear the sloshing of water.
Oh, there's definitely something ahead. So, stick close, or
You said there's
Bar.
skulls embedded all over
just
the
stick
like
close.
walls.
Yep, skulls and bones and just of
In the
all
left
make.
path, I'm just gonna like make an X on like one of the skulls. Be like, this is where we went first. We're gonna
Okay.
we're just gonna slowly make a marker to go. Hey, we're coming back this way.
As you do, Maraxid is like, what? You could forget that smile. No, that's fine. Keeps going.
And Roscoe just continues walking, just
Okay.
not even paying too much attention to like the bones and skulls and everything. He's just like, on to the next fight. Let's go.
Okay.
Does this one show any signs of like recently dug?
No, it's all kind of the same. There's no fresh dirt. It's all real, like it's been there for a while.
Okay.
We'll say
He's
that.
gonna open his journal, just like take like markings and just like he's definitely not like Roscoe. He's just like, ooh, fascinating. Write everything down. Take a marking, copy it into my journal. Ooh, look at that. That thing's kind of cool.
Sorry, don't fall behind.
I'm
And-
coming.
And as Roscoe is heading down, there's another like Y in the path, and he's like, right or left?
Right.
The wizard says right.
Right it is.
Is everybody following at this point?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mika, I need you to give me a dexterity save.
Ah, yes. Dex. My best stat. I actually rolled really well.
Yeah?
Oh no, -1. That's still 17. It's fine.
No, that's enough.
Hey.
That's good. where you are standing, hopefully you can see that shape that I just put on the map there. The ground starts to kind of slough off and go towards the wall, and this pit opens up in that area, and you're able to just step out of it. And it's like a sinkhole about 20 feet deep that opens up right there.
Yeah. All right. Even the land here is rude. Understandable.
Sorry,
Oh.
writing
I
down
swear,
the-
a city normally is much less inviting to visitors.
He just bumps into the back of Marax. You're like, oh, oops, sorry.
It's,
I'm writing down. I'm sorry.
it's okay.
Huh?
Useful at some point, I'm sure.
Yeah,
Just-
sorry.
Don't fall in.
Or get pushed in.
Oh,
Uh, Roscoe, as you keep going down this path, you come into this room that's kind of half rough-hewn stone, half dirt. Looks like it used to be something else, where some of the craftsmanship has fallen off or sloughed away or just eroded in time. You do see a pit in the corner, in the bottom corner over there. You do hear some noise coming out of it, some kind of scratching. And in the stoneworked area, there is a kind of the wall is half open, half sloughed off old earth, and you do see what was kind of a mausoleum and placeholders for coffins, and there are a few coffins that are in there, all made of stone.
Okay. And Roscoe just wants to turn back and be like, well, we've got company. And to the right, you have, well, crypts and whatnot. So here you go.
Seems
I'd
like-
really rather not desecrate anything we don't have to.
It does seem like more of a dead end here than anything, but it does sound like maybe they might have escaped. Does it sound like the scraping like they're trying to get out of the pit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, dead end. That was your attempt at humor, right? Got it.
Merely an attempt. Takes two to tango, huh?
Not as
What's
good.
a tango?
It's yeah, fair.
My
Fair.
parents tried to shoot the waltz. It wasn't fun.
You all, I mean, can keep joking. I'm going to go kill this thing.
Kill what thing?
The thing that's coming out of the hole.
Yeah, you know what?
I mean, okay. Can we just
Back
lock
you
it
up.
off?
As you get closer to the hole, the sound becomes more evident in your ears, and you see that it's another pit about 20-30 feet deep, and this ghoul, same kind of make, got a glowing green crystal coming out of its neck, is trying to, like, you know how you used to like prop yourself up in door jams. It's trying to get its way up, seemingly more intelligent than what would be a brain dead kind of zombie. It is like using some sort of logic to try to get out of there rather than just scratching.
Weird question. Can I mage hand that crystal?
Yeah, since we did it before.
Okay, so I'll mage hand the crystal and try to pull it off of him.
Okay. As it's almost like you can't get a grip because it's moving and jostling around, but you concentrate long enough and you're able to twist it out, and as you pull it out, the ghoul falls, funks on the ground, and seemingly lifeless. Pulse in the green shard, and then it dies away.
Ah, fuck.
Well,
Well,
that
okay
worked.
then.
Sort of.
Sorry, Roscoe.
Fair. And he's just like, well, you took away my fun.
Sorry, I
Alright.
didn't think
Ah.
that would actually work. If I'm perfectly
And he's just going to listen further down the pit to see if he hears any more noises coming up from it.
Yeah, it's pretty quiet. Nothing big, or
Okay.
nothing at all. Actually,
He
you do still hear the trickling of water, the
Mhm.
swooshing of water.
and he just went, well, we're all clear.
Should
break the
we
crystal if you want.
go back? That's a good idea. We should probably not break
Not
the
enough of a
crystal.
challenge for you. I see. It's okay.
And he sits there and goes, "All right, put it down."
And puts it down.
I don't feel like that's a good idea.
And he goes ahead and takes a swing at it.
Ooh, at the crystal.
Crit fail.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you just come down into the dirt right next to it.
I thought you were gonna hit it, but that's
I was kidding.
you did great.
I
You
was
were
kidding.
amazing.
I was not actually going to destroy it. Who
Yeah,
would
no, you had
destroy
me
a
fooled,
random
absolutely.
crystal?
Yeah, absolutely.
Picks up the
Yeah.
crystal, like, please don't break things that we don't know about. Walks away, waddling away.
I could have hit it if I wanted to.
Oh yeah, of course.
Right.
I guess we're done here. Let's back the other way.
All right. And Roscoe just leads back the other way. Make sure to kind of avoid that pit.
Okay.
And starts heading down the other path in this. From the main area, we took the left path and then we took the right. So now I'm taking the other one.
Yeah.
But yeah.
As we go, can I keep an eye out for traps?
Yeah, give me a perception check as we are walking through, and anybody else as well if they'd like, or
Okay.
you can give them.
Sure.
13.
That is a 10.
Anybody else?
There is no point in me.
I'm not interested in watching out for traps. I'm interested in.
All right. Maraxidor, you rolled the 13. Yeah.
14.
14. Yeah, you're able to kind of see a couple spots that look iffy. You can't tell for sure if they're gonna fall through, but I'll put them on the. There's another spot right here that you see. This kind of could be iffy.
I'll point them out to everybody so
Okay.
nobody falls.
All right. Yeah, perfect.
Mhm.
Okay. And as Roscoe, as you're getting closer, and the rest of you are getting closer, that water, the sound of surging water or sloshing of water, gets a little louder as you're coming down through here.
All
Weird,
right.
terrible question. Is it just after dinner time?
In game or
In game, yeah.
yeah, I'd say you got there like just after dinner time.
We're in the sewers?
In the
Okay.
evening, yeah.
Getting
Oh,
close to
why
maybe
not?
some serious. Okay, that's what. Okay.
I guess Roll20 stopped, so it never loaded this map. So I thought we were still on the other map. So I was
Oh
like,
shoot!
I was just listening and thinking we're just doing theater of the mind at this point. I was
Well,
like, I don't even
good.
know what's going on.
Then we're doing a good job.
So I re-reloaded and I was like, oh, it's because it stopped. Okay.
There you are. There's your token. I see.
Yep.
Okay. Roscoe, you see things open up for you.
Oh.
You see a pool of water, and floating in there, you see a couple bodies that the sloshing sound is coming from them. They are moving ever so slightly.
We have swimming dead bodies. So,
Are they actually dead though?
if they were actually dead, would they be swimming?
Possibly.
Hello,
You see, Roscoe, you see the threads that they are wearing are much like many of the acolytes that were upstairs.
It looks like it might be some people from upstairs.
Curious?
As in people like the people who didn't talk, or people
Wait.
like the
Yeah,
guy?
the ones that didn't talk that apparently locked us down here.
Right, understood.
So,
How do you do that?
Maraxidor, if you want to get some payback, here you go.
Here we are.
Don't miss.
And, they're clearly undead, right? They're clearly undead.
Not clearly.
Okay, I'm gonna reach out, see if I can.
They are wearing garbs that look clean. They have clothes on. Everything that you fought up to this point was kind of totally ripped and and
There.
disheveled and bare and rotting. These two that are floating out there and ever so slightly, like you'll see a hand move or a leg kick or a chest breathe for a second. They don't look undead.
Okay, I'm gonna use my invasive thoughts, and see if I can establish a telepathic link with one of them to see if I can, if it's conscious and understands language, and just be like, and see if the link establishes.
So the one on the left is seemingly a human female, and the one on the right is a male dwarf.
Okay.
If that makes a difference.
Okay. Just whichever one he sees first, I'll roll. 11 dwarf.
Okay. And so you make this bond.
Okay.
What does that look and sound like?
So you guys just see Maraxir closes his eyes for a second, and then like a small smile on his face as it mostly is just there isn't too much visual to it, but in its brain, I'm going to just reach out and
Now don't drown.
and see what it does.
You hear coming back to you. You do hear some moaning, like help us.
They're asking for help, and I guess can I anybody have any rope?
What kind of adventurers are you?
I think they're being converted into undead. I'm going to. Oh, I do have rope. Hempen rope. 50 feet. I'm going to take out the rope and then use my mage hand to perfectly put it within grasping reach of them.
Yeah, they're about 20 feet off the shore, so you definitely have enough rope, and you float your mage hand's 30 feet, I believe. You're able to get it out there and kind of lasso it around, and I'd say you can get it underneath their shoulders.
Perfect.
Are you dragging the dwarf?
Yes, but I'm gonna keep an eye out for any sort of green crystal or any protrusion on the robes that, like, maybe if it's as I pull like a shoulder or something that's clearly not supposed to be there.
So as the dragging of this body through the water is creating these ripple effects, there's no green glowing. You do see wisps of blood coming from their arms, their wrist areas. That is kind of leaving this trail of blood in the water.
Perfect. And then I'm gonna while pulling him, I'm going to reach out and just be like,
Were you sacrificed on a turtle?
It was Father Baird. He is no longer the same.
Perfect. And then going to turn to Roscoe and be like, all right, this one is dying. See if you can take care of him. I'm going to try to rope the other one, and then I'm going to break the link with him, send it over to the elven woman, and get ready with the rope and mage hand again.
Okay.
And reaching out to her, I'm going to just be like,
Are you still with us?
And any kind of connection fades.
She's gone.
And Roscoe's gonna, once the dwarf gets close enough, drag the dwarf ashore.
Okay.
I'm going to sprint straight over, and I'm going to healing hands. So that's 3 HP.
Okay. As you roll this dwarven man over, you do see he's got clear cuts in his wrists. The acolyte robes are dirty and wet, but they are fairly new. They don't look like they've been down here for a long time, like just rotting away. And he does kind of heave big time. A little bit of water spurts out of his mouth, and and he comes to, and he's
I'm going to start to prestidigitate him dry while keeping an eye on the other body.
Thank you. And he kind of sits up and kind of gathers himself a little bit. I think he's cold and kind of shivering, even though the water's kind of being pulled out of him, out of his clothes. The hooded sorcerer it is Father Baird. ghouls bled us and threw us in here.
Can you use prestidigitation to dry him off?
Yeah, double time, and he's starting to get kind of cleaner, and the shivering starts to kind of get further and further apart from. Thank you. You saved my life.
Why did they leave you in the pool? Does it seem like part of
They
a
were-
ritual of some sort?
I guess they were done with me, and they took as much blood as I would give.
Did they? Have you seen this? And I mage hand the anything like this, and I mage hand like the gem up and then put it back.
Yes, any creature, or ghoul, or undead has that. It just seems like their life force, I believe.
Did they try to insert one onto you?
No, they were just after our blood.
Can I insight check him on that one?
Yeah, go for
11.
it. Dang it! You do there. I will say somebody spent channel points to provide a D8 of inspiration.
Oh snap!
So we do have one of those stored up.
Ready to roll.
Storm.
Did they say who it was for? Did they decide?
It was actually Billy Zed in chat.
Oh,
gave
nice.
it. He did not
It was
allocate
for
it.
Fox.
It was.
Oh,
Perfect.
Oh,
All right.
well, he just did another one. So
Oh, he just did another one. All right,
yes.
cool.
So Fox, you have one, and we'll say Meraxiador, you just spent one.
So for 16.
Yeah, 16. You see like horror coming out of his facial expressions and features, and he is speaking the truth from what you can tell. He's just rather scared, drained, tired, traumatized. But yeah, he is speaking the truth.
Okay.
So the man in charge has barred the door upstairs, but try to make your way up there. Be very careful. You're not entirely well, but we have to continue onward and make sure you go to the local guard and let them know what is happening here. Hopefully, maybe
Okay.
they can send somebody if they let you out.
Okay.
And
I can
just perfect.
possibly show you the way.
Okay.
He summons up a little red panda and just. This is Trippy. He'll help you. Go spin.
Thank
Oh my
you.
god, that's adorable.
Thank you. I do-
We'll show you the way back.
Thank you so much. I do. I think they're using our blood to power these crystals. I saw them dipping them, dunking them in their bowls of our blood.
Sounds like heresy to me.
I don't know if it helps, but
Blood for your
Heresy.
blood.
and yeah, he does. He starts to make his way up that trail and out.
Immediately, everyone just like heresy.
It is absolute heresy.
and Roscoe, after doing that, he's like, I think the path continues. Let me take a look, and then follow along.
Well,
Right behind you,
Alice.
Roscoe.
so who is behind all of the destruction so far?
The missing priest that we are sent here to find, apparently.
Oh, great. Well, I did say
Yep.
there might be a necromancer down here, so I mean that makes sense. He's a priest. Necromancer, priest, same thing.
And
Some have been known.
coming around the corner, Roscoe does see that the path continues, so he's just gonna wave you guys on to be like, let's go.
Yeah, path continues. It kind of curls up. You do see a pit already established. No sound coming out of it, but it's something to watch out for in your step. Are you guys all continuing up this
Yep.
path?
Yeah,
Keep-
it's probably a bad idea to get split up. So
About 40 feet up this path, as it kind of turns and comes about, it does fork again to the left and to the right.
All right, left or right?
I chose the first one.
Well, left served us so right.
I still
All
have
right.
a. If we really want to know what's coming, I still have a spell slot, so I can still detect.
I think we are fine.
I think the more spell
Left.
slots you have to keep us
Yeah.
healthy is probably good.
Just throwing it out there.
And then
What?
still keeping an eye out for crumbly floor.
Sure.
Okay.
We're gonna go left.
All right. We'll just we'll fast track that a little bit. This, as you kind of peek up around the corner, you see that this heads back to that initial circular chamber that you came down from the upstairs.
Okay. That is back to the beginning, so never mind. Going the other way. Don't mind me.
It's like about to follow. He sees him turn around, like, oh, are we going back? Oh, goes the other way. I'm like, okay. Follows along anyway.
Don't worry, you'll be fine, I promise.
Oh, well, I was more worried about you guys.
Oh,
Go ahead, Roscoe.
Oh, I was just gonna say, as I continue stepping, and I'm still keeping an eye out for soft spots.
Okay. Yeah, nothing as you're kind of creeping up through. There's a little jog in the trail here, and it kind of takes a left and then circles back to the right. And as you're getting close, you hear some chanting coming up. Some what would be and Mika, you would know this as like not hymns, but there is a religious tone behind it.
Interesting.
Sounds like someone's almost praying.
Praying.
sounds like the dear father has chosen a new.
Do any of you speak Infernal?
Nope. Celestial, Common, Deep Speech, and Elvish.
I speak Draconic, Elvish, Gnomish, Sylvan, and Common.
No Infernals. All right. Yeah, so it's a language none of you can really understand, but Mika, you're getting the cadence that is both rhythmic and repetitive.
All right.
Because, like, God, it's so repetitive.
And Roscoe just keeps pressing on.
Okay, and as you turn that,
I don't know how to spell any of that.
as you turn that corner right there, Roscoe, you see a green glow emanating, kind of starting to fill the pathway in front of you.
Is it just me being down here for so long? Is everybody saying green?
That's definitely green.
I hate
Alright.
green.
It's my least
Wow.
flattering color.
Absolutely. Why do you think I wear lots of red and white?
Because it makes you look absolutely stunning.
Oh, we match then. I wear lots of red and white.
And-
Black and
and-
purple.
As Roscoe kind of reaches this corner area, he kind of wants to take a look in without really trying to be seen.
Okay, yeah, give me a stealth check.
Which is not his greatest, but we'll make it work.
You've got
20.
this.
Ooh,
Yeah.
all right. So this is nice. So
A non-natural.
you're getting up to this place right here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and peeking around the corner. We'll
Yep.
say, yeah, you get there. Let's do some revealing. Mass reveals. Maybe
Oh,
if they-
damn.
Oh, goody.
Holy schnazzles. That's a word, right?
yeah, definitely.
Oh, the witch's den.
So as you peek around this corner, you see a hooded sorcerer. Actually, I didn't reveal the hooded sorcerer. Let me reveal it.
I was going to be like, where?
He is down here. He's kind of being obscured by this statue in front of you, but you see a hooded sorcerer stands over this guttering brazier boiling with green fire in front of you. There are 4 of those same ghouls that you fought upstairs, just kind of in a trance, swaying back and forth as he is putting out this rhythmic and repetitive chant. You see shattered mausoleums around the edges of the cavern. Green flashes reflect inside the tombs like cat's eyes. There are 4 statues in here that encircle the brazier. Blood is spilling from their full bowls, kind of dripping out and covering the bowls themselves in their hands, tracing lines to the sputtering brazier. So they're almost like feeding this green flame with this blood. You see a couple sinkholes, the same sinkholes that you saw within the pathway to here. Yeah, that's what you see.
Oh.
And if you give me a perception check as you're in there, just
10.
You have that plus
Yeah.
8 if you need it. Or
Yeah,
the
you
D8
do,
if you
you
need
do.
it.
Ooh.
You do have an inspiration point.
Or 14.
Okay, that's a little better. Yeah, so you're able to just get enough of a glance between that statue that's in front of you, covering the hooded sorcerer, and you see he has a skull in his hand that is cycloptic, one hole, and it has the brightest of the green shards that you've ever seen up to this point. And he's got it in his hand, and he's almost like a crystal ball stroking the top of this skull. And it is part of the incantation that he is putting out there.
Okay. And Roscoe kind of like, with everybody behind him, just kind of wants to do the quietest version of telephone to get the information.
Maraxidor, I do a psychic link, and so in your head you'll be like,
Just think what you see.
And I just relay all the information. The 4 statues with the blood going to the brazier, the sorcerer with the skull and the green crystal, and some ghouls in there. I'm not giving as much detail as possible because, well, Roscoe would not be paying attention to all the small details, but he's giving like the big things that speak out to him. He's like, okay, that's about it.
Okay.
so he does. I basically, in order to keep it, I give everybody like the keep it quiet, and then I mentally just each one of them give them the details. He was absolutely silent.
And Roscoe sits there and just whispers to you, all right, we're going to go on 3. And goes 1, 2, and then...
We're going on 3, get up.
and then charges to the first room in front of him.
Max just starts booking to try to make it around the corner so that we attack at the same time as Roscoe.
I'm not actually going to attack. I'm going to come round and I'm going to try and talk to him. That's what I'm going to do.
Okay. Zeri, what is your tact here? As we have Maraxiador and we have Roscoe running in.
Well, I see the 2 other people charging. I'm gonna charge in with
Okay.
them.
All right. So I will give Roscoe, being the first one. I'll give you because your stealth was so high. I'll give you an attack, and then we'll roll initiative and get us in that way.
Oh, that's not great. 12.
Maraxiador didn't do great either.
Total with a +3.
Was 12 good enough to hit?
Oh, that was for your hit. I thought that was your initiative.
Oh, no.
12 is not good enough to hit.
That's fine.
Sorry.
He came in running and kind of like slipped on some stone and just missed out of the way. But, well, I mean, my initiative's now 11.
Okay. All right, I got you added in there. Everybody else initiative? How we doing? Who do we need? I need Mika and I need Sari.
I'm gonna roll my character's thing in
Okay.
here, but I'm just gonna put him back up because I rolled a 21, so I'm like, yeah, we'll just do that.
Why won't it add to the turn order? This is so irritating.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
You have to have your token selected.
Yeah.
I did.
Oh, I don't know.
But that's a 1.
Oh, Clary.
You go last so you can heal everybody who fucked up.
All those spell slots I currently don't have.
All right, so that's a 1 for Mika.
All that initiative that I get to use for nothing.
Oh, whoops. That's 11.
Oh, what the hell?
So I'm assuming that we would have ran up here, so we'd be up here somewhere.
It's not easy being green. No.
Roscoe, what did you roll? You rolled an 11.
11, yep.
Oh, yeah, for some reason I got you in there twice. There, that's better. Okay.
I don't know why I read chat is like in a Disney song. Look at this one shot. See how amazing it is.
That's what I thought it was too. I was like, what the heck's going on? All right. So, the Earth McGurf.
Look at this one shot. Isn't it neat?
Full of zombies. The undead are complete.
All right. Sorry, Sari. Sorry, Sari. It is your turn.
Sorry. Hello.
Sorry.
Since all all good.
It is your turn.
So these are just pits, right?
Yeah, that is a pit that is just sloughing into the 20 to 30 foot little pit. So don't go near that. Up the more manufactured areas to the top and the right are like mausoleums. You see some crypts, glowing green emanations coming out of them.
Okay.
You see the 4 zombies or ghouls are still kind of swaying.
Well, I'm assuming we want to interrupt ritual. I'm assuming that's what we're here for, right? So,
Question mark.
I'm just like, is there any objects like just lying on the ground around here?
There's like rubble. Not a whole lot of. There's bones.
Okay. Just sees like a skull lying
Okay.
somewhere, just like, yeek, catapult that straight towards the sorcerer. Just
Okay.
so he makes I believe it's a dex save. Yes.
Okay, that's going to be a 13.
He just saves.
Ooh. Yeah,
Mine's a 13.
he's kind of in the middle of like running his hands over the top of the skull, and he sees one coming at him, and he's able to just duck out of the way as it hits the back wall behind him.
That's fine.
Anything else?
Nope. I
Okay.
don't have any other spells I could cast, so I'm just gonna just duck back around behind over here so that there's nice pretty statues in my way with the corner. So yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. As he dodges, I'm going to need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Me?
Yes. He says some more words in this language that you can't understand, and he pushes that skull, that cycloptic skull, and he pushes out towards you. And he says these words.
13?
13 just saves, but you're still going to take a little bit of damage.
Okay. Is it still in the same language we don't understand, correct?
Yeah, it's still in a language you don't understand. 15 halved. So you take 7 points of necrotic damage as your skin begins to burn, not in with flames, but almost like it is infected. But you're able to kind of like force it away, but it does do a little bit of damage, and you take 7 points of necrotic.
Okay.
And then at the same time, he says some more words in his language that you don't understand, and you see those swaying ghouls kind of stand up straight and turn to all of you. And it is now this one's turn. 5, 10, 15, 20. He's going to get into melee with Roscoe. And Roscoe, I need you to make a con save.
18.
Yeah, that's good enough. You're not poisoned. But as it's coming in, just stumbling to you, claw comes down for a 24 to hit.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So it's for 7 points of slashing damage. I don't know if you're still raging. I think that would have dropped. Okay, so 7 points of slashing damage.
Did you rage as you ran in?
No.
We could.
Oh, okay.
All right. I'd say we could retcon that if you want.
Oh, no.
If that's okay. If it's not something you would normally do, then we'll leave it at that. So yeah, it comes in and just get you pretty good. Now it is your turn, though.
With taking the hit, he will rage.
Okay.
And he's going to fight back. And that'll be a 23 to hit.
Yeah, that definitely hit.
And it'll be 12 points of damage.
And are you hitting the one that hit you?
Yes.
Okay. So 12 points of damage. Math is... There we go. Okay, yeah. Takes a big chunk out of it, but it's still standing and getting closer to you.
Yeah, and now he's raging and he's mad and he's like, oh, it's on.
Okay. Anything else, Roscoe?
Mm-mm. Nope, he's good. He raged and he attacked.
So it is now the shrouded figure's turn. And he's going to come forward a few steps and get closer to this flaming brazier. Let's say that.
Flaming brazier is something quite different.
And he...
Wait a minute.
Wait, are we playing the same game here? You see, as he gets closer and that green glow kind of fills up his light, you see this shorter, thin beard, delicate features, and the hand that is coming over the skull is just blackened nails, and they're like, you could tell a couple of them have fallen off. His eyes are burning with that same green light. He smiles kind of twitchingly, and he says, he drops the language that he was speaking, and he says to you out loud, Saint Terganus wants you to abandon this dark place, my children. Leave us to rot. Why do you have so little faith in our saint's holy word? And he's going to cast Spirit Guardians, and I need...
Oh, no!
I can only get Roscoe. So you are going to have to make a... Well, a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, that's definitely the best one.
Ooh, thank God.
No, that was a joke. Plus 0. So 10.
Oh, so a 10. Is that...
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's going to be a fail. You take 15 points of necrotic damage as these guardians come out, and they're all these winged creatures and ghouls, and just kind of fly on the ground and come up around you and just take out some of your life force.
The good thing was it wasn't psychic damage, so I do get a half it. So
okay. And he's going to then move again. He's going to take cover next to this statue here and kind of cut off some of the other people coming in by the other statue.
Mm-hmm.
And that then takes it to this ghoulish creature's turn. He's going to come to you, Roscoe, and slash.
Oh, yeah.
That's not going to hit. This one right next to you is going to turn around and claw at you. Nope, that's a natural 2. That's not going to hit. Meraxiador, it is your turn.
Oh my God, I forgot. Okay, so I'm going to go over here. I'm going to try to cast Insinuation.
Oi! On whom?
On the wizard. And I'll just
Okay.
make it so you can see it. It needs to make a wisdom saving throw. So that way I don't have to
Okay.
roll to hit it.
Do. All right, that's an 18.
Yeah, that does it. That'll.
He's kind of good at wisdom.
Well, I was hoping it was intelligence that he was good at. Just hoping, but nope. Let's go ahead and.
He's a
tie it back
priest.
here.
What'd you expect?
I was hoping he was like maybe necromancer priest, like some sort of weird cross-grassing. I don't know. And I really just wanted him incapacitated because that would have been just real nice.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it.
Meraxiador, I'm going to say you would have to come up closer into the room. I moved your
60.
Do you have to see him?
Oh, for in situation? Yeah, I'd probably have to.
Okay, so yeah, I'd moved you just a little bit so you can see. Okay, anything
It
else?
doesn't say whether I have to see him or not, but I'm just gonna say yes. Yeah, just duck back in when I'm done.
Yeah, I was reading it. It doesn't say.
Yeah, no, that's. I'm sorry. I already
you
moved
can
it back
see.
and ducked it back. Yeah.
Yeah, it has to be that
Oh,
you can
yeah,
see.
you can
Okay.
Okay, perfect. Yep.
All right.
And then,
This one is going to shamble up to you. We're going to go after Mika here. That's 11 plus 5, 14, 16. Do math. Does 16 hit Mika?
Nope.
Okay. Yeah, it's just coming towards you, and it is your turn.
Okay. Can I free action just throw a line to the priest real quick?
Yeah. You can give me 6 seconds of dialogue.
Yeah. I just want to turn and say, it's not too late, Repent your sins and repent your God. You might get to live.
It is too late. Azarumme calls. And he's like stroking the top of that skull again. And as he does that, you can see another fingernail fall off and fall to the ground.
Okay, I'll turn over to him then. Fine, you've chosen your part to play. Now I must play mine. Mace and shield together. I am going to activate my Radiant Soul.
Okay.
So you watch as celestial tattoos come across and down, and 2 translucent angel wings come out of my back. And I'm going to fly over to it.
Whoa!
Taking many attack of opportunity, but that's fine.
I'm going to say 1.
Just
I'm going to say this guy gets an attack of opportunity.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair.
Natural 1, so no.
Cool.
Like
Bonus
somebody's watching
action. Because it's not a spell. Bonus action, spiritual weapon.
Okay.
Right next to the guy that I'm currently fighting.
Okay. All right.
Wonderful. Can I attack with the same turn? I don't remember.
I think you get 1 attack on a spiritual weapon.
As a bonus action on your turn, so
And when summoned.
Oh no, you can make a melee spell attack against a creature. Nice.
Okay. Do it.
And it is a like a big ornate like Nordic warhammer.
Nice.
That is a 16 to hit.
Okay. As you do enter his arena, his area, 15 foot, I need you to make a wisdom save as well. What was the to hit? I'm sorry.
16 to hit, natural 20 on the save.
Okay, so you save. There is some damage there, though. Take half as much. 6, 9. You take 4 points of necrotic damage, and you do hit with your spirit.
Okay, that is halved because Azamar.
Okay.
So you only take 2.
All right.
And then, that'll be... What did I just roll? I didn't even roll the right dice. 6 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
On the spiritual weapon.
Gotcha. Yeah, so this Nordic, did you say it was a Warhammer?
Yeah.
Yeah, it comes down and kind of crashes into him, and he juggles the skull that he's holding, and you can see at that moment his eyes get real big, and he catches it again and embraces it close to his chest. Sorry? You see Roscoe just has 4 of these ghouls surrounding him.
Yep. Just gonna 5, 10, 15, low so I can actually see. And then I'm gonna chuck another skull from back here. And we're just gonna chuck it in this line so that if it misses the guy, it'll still hit, 2 of the other guys, maybe.
Alright.
Has a chance to hit 3 different people, so dex save.
Dex save for all 3 of them?
Sorcerer first, and then if it misses him, it goes to the next person.
Okay.
So I can only hit 1 person.
That's a 19 for the first one.
Okay, so misses Sorcerer, it's gonna go straight to that next Ghoul.
That's a 10
so
and a 5.
So
it hits the next 2.
okay. Let's see. I don't even know where my other D8 is. It's fine. So 5, 7, 6. Cool. So 5. I am doing math in my head, and I'm really tired. 5, 7, 6. Somebody do math for me.
18.
18.
18
Okay. 18 bludgeoning damage.
On which one? The
first one that gets hit. So
okay.
That guy.
Okay, boom. Yeah, he's looking real rough. Kind of half his body just kind of sloughs off, and he's down on one knee, reaching out towards Roscoe. And then does it hit the second guy as well? Because he failed.
Fail save. The object strikes the target and stops moving. So yeah, no.
Okay.
It just hits the first guy.
Okay. Yeah, he's looking real rough. Anything else?
Just gonna keep moving. 25, 30. Hello, I'm gonna stay back here. That's where I'm gonna stand. That's my turn.
Okay. Again, he strokes the top of the skull, and he says some words that you can't quite understand. And he's going to raise 3 skeletons from the ground. And they come up around you, and they go on initiative 20, so they will go right now. They are going to take sword attacks at you. Let's see, so that's going to be an 18. 18 to hit. A 10.
Nope.
And then a 22.
Oh, that's gonna hit too.
Okay. Oh, so that's going to be 6.
I'm a wizard. What do you want from me?
She's got shield.
9 total points of piercing damage as these short swords come
Okay.
coming at you.
I'm still up. I'm good.
Okay. All right. This ghoul that is looking the weakest is going to reach out at you, Roscoe. Not going to hit. That's a natural 6. Going to miss. And now it's your turn, Roscoe.
I'm just gonna try and finish him off.
Okay. Yeah, he's looking real weak.
Roscoe.
16,
That hits.
and it'll be 11 points of damage.
Yeah, that's enough to drop him down. And he falls, crumbles down, and you see that glowing green orb just pumping, pump. It's got a little bit of life left in it, but it is fading and pumping slower.
And he wants to turn back to his sorcerer friend and be like, I thought you were just gonna grab these crystals out.
That was the plan originally. I was trying to grab something else first. His brain.
That didn't work.
You know, you're right.
Is that it,
Yeah.
Roscoe? Okay.
Yep.
Let's see. If you know Spirit Guardians, when do they have to make the save? Do they have to do it all the time, or just when they enter?
It should be on their turn and
Okay.
when they enter.
Okay, so yeah, Mako, when we get to you, remind me. So he is going to turn to you, this hooded sorcerer, and as he turns, you can see like half of his teeth are gone and have fallen out. He's got just sores and boils on his face and crawling up his arms of what you can see, and he is going to turn to you and utter some words that you can't quite make out. I need you to give me a con save.
Carnival.
Man, I'm right in front of your face. Come on.
Stop trying to hit me and hit me.
Wait.
It's
Who
my
are
kid,
we
it's
waiting
my-
on for the concept?
Mika.
Yeah.
Con save, sorry.
Oh, it was me.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, he turned, since you're right next to him, he kind of turns to you.
Right. Modifier. Oh, +2, 15.
Oh, you save. You felt
That was. Hang on a second.
you felt for a moment your ears kind of go deaf and your eyes start to like shut and close. But you shrug it off and you call upon any celestial energy in you to push this out of you, and you save from that spell. He was trying to blind you. That is going to be his turn. And we keep going with these rounds of a ghoul's going to take a shot at Roscoe. That's a natural 18.
Yeah, that'll hit.
I don't even know what I'm doing. That's going to be 6 points of slashing damage.
All right, I'll just
This
take
is-
3. That's no big deal.
Claws come down on you. The next one is going to do the same. You've just been in the battering ram. That's a natural 4. Going to miss. Maraxidor.
Maxidor. All right, so I'm going to Why is everything a wisdom saving throw that I brought? We're just gonna cast bolt some of the zombies around my poor little gnome Roscoe.
Oh shoot!
Just gonna-
You're a better investigator than you are spell.
anything else? No, and then as a bonus action, I'm gonna establish the psychic connection with going to try to. I think he
Okay.
needs a saving throw. Let me take a look at it. Base of thoughts. No, it doesn't say saving throw. Yeah, so I'm just gonna establish the link and then be. And I'm gonna try. Nope.
Oh.
Wrong one.
It's gonna be.
Got very
You've
happy.
done well, child. Now throw the skull into the and complete the ritual.
And you,
What if that
You-
does done?
I can't hit any spells, but I can fuck with the DM apparently.
so I'm gonna make this a wisdom saving throw just to see kind of where he's at.
Do you want me to do a persuasion or
Oh.
performance?
Okay, yeah. Let's have you do that. Give me a persuasion roll. We'll make it that way.
Ooh.
Shit.
Soft 20.
So there is enough. As that voice comes into his head, he immediately starts to clutch that skull tighter, but there is a second where he does begin to take a step forward. While he's not totally bought in, you can tell by his body language he's a little hesitant. This skull means a great deal to him. But there is enough that's pushing him forward, so he does move forward, not out of range of Mika, but we'll say he does move up to there, getting closer to that brazier. Almost said it.
Brazier.
Anything else, Maraxidor?
Take a look here. Just need to check one thing. Nope. Yep. That is it.
All right.
I'm
This
probably gonna take a step back.
yeah, this ghoul behind Roscoe is seeing you kind of come up from there and do some things. Like I said, these show a little more intelligence than your normal undead. He's going to come down and engage with you, Maraxidor, and take a claw attack. That's a natural 15.
Is that a opportunity?
Yeah, he would leave your melee.
Oh yeah, no, it's fine.
So dirty 20 to hit you with his claws there.
20. I'm going to use my last level 1. Shield.
Okay, yep.
That's
So you're
23.
yeah, this arcane force comes up in front of him, and it's like almost just scratching on the other side of a pane of glass.
Without even just
not
throw
doing
it up
well.
and be like, I'm doing so. Hold on. Just giving him one of these. Like, just.
Timeout. All right, Mika, your turn.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and fly over to here so that I'm still within melee range.
Yep.
I'm gonna grab the amulet off my neck.
Give me that wisdom save throw for the.
Hot damn, yeah.
Shit, where are my D8s?
It's okay, I'm a cleric. Wisdom save shouldn't scare me.
Ooh, I just rolled 2 8s on the D8. Ooh, 24.
10.
Oh, that's a fail, my dude. So you
Mhm.
take 24 points of necrotic damage as these bat-like fiendish spirits start to come up around you, as funnel up to you as you're kind of flying in the air and start to engulf you and try to drag you down.
Oh, I only thought they triggered us. Oh, no. Right, yeah. So, I'm down.
Not hit yet.
Oh boy.
Has he
Oh,
gotten
boy.
hit?
Like,
Like-
really down.
The spellcaster.
So-
No, he has not been.
Mika?
He has not been hit yet,
Okay.
or did he? No, he did.
So I was like, he should roll a con save
That's
to like
true.
concentrate on spell.
All right. Well,
Please?
I rolled an 18 to retcon the con save, so I believe he saves. But please do remind me. I don't play spellcasters all that often. But so you do take. Is that damage halved because you are?
Yes. How
But-
was it? 20.
It was 28.
No, I'm still down.
Oh, you're down.
28
down.
points of
If I wasn't resistant,
16.
I'd be dead outright.
Okay, so it was. I rolled 2d8s and a 6, so that's 16. So 22. Excuse me.
22. Oh, hang on. No,
So
no, I'm
11
still down.
points.
11.
No,
It would be 11 points.
Oh,
I'm still-
you're still down. Okay.
Okay. Sorry. Now,
Oh, I forgot to ask at the beginning. We have potions, right?
if only.
I like how our only healer went down.
Yeah, the only one with any healing magic at all.
My next
Uh-huh.
move was going to be so sexy as well.
Oh,
and
I'm
nothing.
sorry,
I
Cam.
was so ready for it too.
Sorry, it is your turn. You have 3 skeletons that are around you.
Yeah. This is a predicament.
Sinovovich.
I'm just like trying to figure out where's the good opportunity to go to. I guess I could just the question is, do I go for just immediate fuck leave this situation entirely and just get out of Dodge? Be like, oh, sorry, Mika, sorry, Roscoe, you guys are dead to me. Get out of Dodge. I mean, that's kind of my only option. I'm either gonna be dead or I just run.
Even running, you take 3 opportunity attacks.
Oh no,
Ooh.
just Misty Step over here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Seriously, leaving you.
You know, bye. Misty Step. Just gonna go.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh, I'm gonna
Oh,
turn
this
around
isn't
and
great for me.
I'm gonna use my chill touch to try and hit this guy. That's all I can do. It's either I die or I go and try to do something.
Cool, cool.
I hide behind my sorcerer friend like be my meat shield.
I hold no allegiance to any of you.
I love meat on the shield.
Are you
13
shield?
hit?
13 hits.
Okay, chill touch is a D8. Yes, good. That is 5 necrotic damage.
Oh, thank God.
All right.
So he's necrotic damaged up, and he has disadvantage on next attack.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna just sit here and be like, think we're
All right. Those 3 skeletons are shambling their way. One actually falls into the pit and dies.
Okay.
The other one is working their way here. They don't have a whole lot of movement. They don't quite get to your Roscoe, but it is your turn.
Seeing people like he just saw because
I mean, you saw Suri literally take his entire health, basically, almost,
Yeah.
and run.
oh my word.
Oh.
He's gonna roll a 20 and be back up. It's gonna happen. It's gonna be fine. We just need to make him fail this concentration. That's gonna happen.
I can't I don't think I'm gonna get lucky enough to get past 2 different attacks of opportunity. I don't think I'll get lucky enough. But at this point, if you're already leaving me, I'm dead anyways.
Takes as many as you can.
So
Yes.
he's going
Have a
to
shot.
charge up to him.
Oh my God.
Both attacks of opportunity.
They're both gonna fail. There was a 10 and a 13.
Okay.
So they swipe at you and grab nothing but air.
Yeah, and it's if I roll crit on medicine, right? I can get him back up with 1.
Yeah, we can work that in there. But it will be your action to do so.
Yes.
Desperate.
All right.
I'm coming to do the best that I can for you.
What's the DC that he needs to hit for his medicine check?
I'm not sure how that works.
It's a certain DC to stabilize him.
Okay.
Yeah.
DC 10 wisdom check to stabilize.
All right. DC 10.
But if I crit, then
We'll say he's up with a hit point.
There's a D4 added to you.
And we did just get some point donations. You can add a D4.
Okay.
Fuck that. Add a D8 plus the D4.
And you have a point of inspiration. We need this.
I definitely needed it because, well, I rolled a 7.
So roll the D4, roll the D8.
So the D8 puts me at 12.
Okay.
And the D-
Stabilized.
To stabilize, I cannot crit, so I can't get him up.
Okay.
But I have stabilized you, and I did the best I could.
And he turns to you as he sees you rushing up, almost shocked that you are coming into his arena. And he looks at you and he says, "Fool!" And he is now, his attention is on to you.
I would assume this is happening.
Anything else?
He's just going to be yelling back like, "Guys, help, please."
That's been Roscoe's MO all day.
Oh, God.
So as he turns to you, he utters some more words that you can't really understand, and flames start to come up at your feet. I need a dex save.
That's also a great one for me. 5?
That's a fail, but good news is you only take 2 points of radiant damage as the sacred flame
and
goes off at your
take
feet.
that down to
1.
1.
Okay.
All right.
And that is his move. This one is going to come up to you and take a swing. Nope, that's a natural 3. Going to be a miss. This one is seeing more people come this way. He's going to come here, Maraxiador.
Still got shield up.
That's a 19 plus 5, so 24. I think that misses.
No, I think that. Let's see. I had 23. So that hits.
You take 4 points of slashing damage.
Oh, finally.
Rolled low on the old attack there. Maraxiador, it is your turn.
All right. So maintaining that. The first thing I'm going to do as a bonus action is be like,
They're weak. Finish the ritual before. Watch them fall. Destroy. What's the word I was going to The final sacrifice. Come.
and then I am trapped in this hallway with these mother fudge snackers. So I'm going to pivot over here. And these guys are both super healthy, I imagine. So I'm going to use, because I got no other choice, we're in it to win it. Arms of, oh wait, no, wait, actually, I'm not. I'm going to try to, okay, this is going to sound really dumb. I'm going to cast Calm Emotions on, centered on here to just see if I can just stop it for a second and make him drop things as out of combat. I need a charisma saving throw from
All right.
him and his two seemingly intelligent ghouls.
I think there's only one in that area.
Oh, yeah, that one, sorry.
And then him, yeah. So what'd you say, charisma?
Charisma saving throws.
Do I also have to make this? Yeah, each humanoid.
Shit, yeah.
So, if this fails, I could lose my rage.
Fuck!
Well, I failed both. A 10 for the sorcerer and an 11 for the ghoul there.
Perfect. So they could just chill out for a second.
And I rolled a 3.
So what does calm emotion do?
So you can, if the creature can choose one of the following effects, you can suppress any effect causing it to be charmed or frightened, or alternatively, you can make a target indifferent about creatures of your choice that is hostile towards. This indifference ends if the target is attacked or harmed by a spell. If it witnesses it, any friends of it's being harmed. When the spell ends, the creature becomes hostile again, unless the DM rules otherwise. So I'm just going to try to do the end of frightened on since I could choose the effects on
Okay.
our good old barbarian friend, so he doesn't. But those two are making them indifferent. So I'm also hoping that increases the. You don't have to worry about these. I'm hoping he's
Okay.
going to take it as divine inspiration that
Okay.
everything's fine.
All right. He does kind of, his shoulders go from being uptight and tense with the skull up high to kind of shrugging down and putting it more at his side. And he does say, "Get out of my way, fools!" And he is going to sidestep the barbarian and move to right here. And this one, yeah, he'll move away. He goes back into his starting position, and he begins the shambling sway as he's standing there.
Oh my. Okay.
But this one is not.
Oh, no.
He's going to turn to you and take a swipe. That's a nat 20. Does
No,
that
I'm
hit?
immune to those. Bye, everybody. It was fun.
It's going to be 8 slashing.
Oh, yeah, that hurts.
Kind of weak on the damage rolls.
It's okay, Mika. You're just unconscious.
Who's what's that for? So I'm gonna.
Emotions? I don't know. Oh, yeah.
The
Mika's
con
pushing
save?
on calm emotions.
Oh, I'm gonna say he fails his Constitution save as well and drops Spirit Guardians.
Oh,
He rolled a 9 on his save. So does calm emotions drop?
Yeah, it says indifference ends if the target is attacked by. Let's see. When the spell ends, the creature becomes hostile again, unless the DM rules otherwise. So if you want to, it's up to you with all of my trying to get in his head. I don't know exactly what's gonna.
I'm going to say some of that persuasion check and some of the calm emotions kind of now have put him on a track to do something else.
Okay. All right.
This guy stops his sway though.
Okay. Perfect.
That top zombie. Mika. So you are stable. So I think you're just hanging out, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm stable, but I'm still unconscious. There's nothing.
Okay. All right. So you're just hanging. Zeri.
Where I can't do much.
Oh wait, the guy who hit me, did he do it at disadvantage? Because he was hit with chill touch.
Oh yeah.
Before by my
Yeah,
good friend Sari.
I disadvantaged him. I forgot that.
Who?
The guy who
The
hit me
who
for
hit
8
him
with the nat
for
20.
The natural. I hit him
He
with
got chill
touch.
touched, so he should have done a disadvantage. So
No, nat
Alright.
20.
I rolled an 18 plus 5.
it still hits no crit, 4 damage instead of 8.
Okay, all right. That's better.
Trying to get those HP back.
Anything at this point.
Okay. I'm gonna use my last spell slot.
Make it a good one.
I'm just gonna chuck a rock towards these two guys and just straight through. See if I can hit either one. If not, it's gonna go back to one of those skeletons back there and
Okay.
one of them. So all deck saves. Let's see.
How many do I have to make?
Make a 1 and then just see where it goes.
Okay, so first one's an 18.
So messes him, goes to the second guy.
That's going to be a 7 plus 3, 10
So it hits him.
on this
Cool.
guy right here.
The
Okay.
one next to him. And he's gonna take 3d8. So let's see.
Ooh.
8, 2, so 10, 7, so 17. He takes 17 bludgeoning damage straight to the head.
Yeah, he's looking real rough.
Chuck a rock up against his head.
Yeah, it kind of takes off half his skull, just exposed brain matter sitting there. Anything else?
Yep, just gotta stand here.
All right, Roscoe.
All right, so just to get myself reacclimated, so is he now
He is-
not hostile towards me?
He's not hostile. He has sidestepped you, and it looks like he is on a path to the green flame that is behind you. And really, he's got that skull that was kind of up, and he was using as his arcane focus. Almost is now almost it's extended from his body and presenting towards the green flame.
Okay. Since he's not on a track to hit me right now, I'm going to attempt to heal again because I need my cleric here.
Okay.
Crap. Well,
I feel that.
okay. But I've got. Yep, it's not even worth using the D4 because nope. All right, you're just chilling on the ground. I'm just
All right.
patting you down. I put a bedroll under your head, make sure you're comfy.
Fine.
This is fine. Everything is fine. Why did no one else take healing word?
I don't have healing word.
Is that it, Roscoe?
Yeah.
You just need one healing word.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's going to sidestep you.
They can't take it.
He never leaves your melee range. He's right behind you now, and he presents the skull into this green flame, and he dips it in, and you can see that flame just gets higher and burns hotter, and it's like a flash in the pan. And he says to himself, "We need more blood," and he's going to keep his hands there, but that is going to be his turn. That track he was on now has paid off, and he is looking around the room saying, "We need more blood." So it bought you a round,
Okay.
which I think is pretty good at this point.
We'll take whatever we can get.
Because our sacrifice thrower in. Blood for the blood gods.
Skulls for the skull throne.
This one is going to come up to Mika and going to pick up and drag
Oh,
No,
shit.
I would.
Mika's body over to this, and is going to kind of pick up and try to put an open wound from Mika to fill that bowl that then feeds the green flame.
Oh, no.
I was joking, but oh god.
This one is going to come down to Sari and take a swipe.
Sure.
That's a natural 11, 15.
Yeah, I think it's gonna hit me. I don't think I can have 12. Yeah, 15's gonna hit no matter what.
All right, 5 points of slashing damage.
I'm unconscious.
Oh shit!
Hello.
Maraxiador.
All right. Bonus action.
Step in and ascend.
And
Give me a persuasion check with advantage. I'll let this train kind of keep going here as we're trying.
23.
Okay. He does speak in that infernal language that you can't understand, and he is moving closer to that green bowl.
The Zombo behind me. Does
Yeah.
I see his greenness, like a green thing sticking out of him?
Yeah.
What do I need to roll to mage hand that out of him?
Because it's up and he's not in a pit, and we're not just role playing. Give me
Charisma?
yeah, what's it going to be with a sleight of hand, or is it going to be Arcana?
Spell attack?
Spell attack. Give me a spell attack. Let's do that.
All right, here we go.
And we'll say it has to meet his armor class.
I can't roll. It's a 9.
That's with the +5.
That's with a +5.
Yeah, sorry, man. Good idea. I like where your head's at, trying to pluck this out, but he is able to kind of just moving around and getting away from it.
I'm just you fucking piece.
I've only had one TPK in my life, guys. This might be number 2. It's his turn, and it is going to reach through your mage hand and take a swipe at you.
Naughty boy.
That's 17. Do you still have shield up?
No, but I have an 18 armor class with my warped
Well-
being and my shield.
So yeah, you are. All right, Mika, you are. I'm gonna say with the reopening of the wound, give me a death save.
Natural 20. Natural 20.
Yeah, this could be what you need, right?
Natural. Come on, everybody. You've got to believe in the heart of the dice.
Critical fail.
Oh, damn it!
No. That's
That's-
opposite. That's 2.
So that's the wrong way. So 2 fails. There was a point where your heart starts to really pump, and it's only just pushing more blood out into this this bowl, and you could see that the trail that then connects up with this green brazier is getting thicker and hotter, and just it's building. It's working.
Can I speak as a free action?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna be like, I'm gonna shout to Siri and be like, and he's gonna disguise his voice so it doesn't match the one in the head. So he's gonna try to prestidigitate the blood from the bowls. Prestidigitate the blood away.
I think
Batman.
Siri is down. So
Oh,
Yeah.
Sirius is down. I can't see him.
yeah, you're getting nothing.
That's gravy train.
That
Alright, cool.
is all right.
Yep.
Siri, give me a death save.
Okay, I'm not gonna do
20.
anything this time.
Come on, pew pew. 2020.
I mean, it's 11.
Oh, yeah, well, it's a pass. It's a success, just not a reviving. All right,
Push him into the fire.
Roscoe, it is
Oh yeah.
your turn.
His small frame is going to come up behind him and try and grab him and dump him in.
Okay.
Grapple check, strength check.
I will say you didn't. When he put his hands in there and dipped the skull, he did not take any damage.
Oh, son of a bitch.
So it's not like a flaming. It's not that kind of fire that's going to do damage. It's
Well,
more magical.
Roscoe also does not recognize it.
Cut his hands off.
Okay. Cut his hands off.
No offense. Knowing what he's been trying to get him to do, Roscoe's just trying to help that effort.
Okay.
Just going to try and left and put
Wait.
him in.
Would Roscoe know what I'm doing? Because I'm speaking. I've been speaking in his head the whole.
Yeah.
Right, but he has been noticing
True.
the
The
he
effects.
has not been attacking.
Okay.
And he is moving toward. Yeah.
All right. Give me an athletics check with advantage, since you are coming behind him and picking him up. You're raging, and he's kind of leaning that way anyway. So I'll say with advantage.
19, and if it would definitely help, I will add that 4.
Do it.
22.
All right. You come up behind and you catch him off guard. He was thinking he was on his path, and you catch him up and you put him up, and you're on your tiptoes. You're doing your calf raises and you're getting him up, and his elbows come down on this brazier, and that skull falls out of his hands and falls onto the ground. The 2 skeletons that are at the top that I had stopped playing with because you guys are getting your ass kicked, they fall down.
We don't know that part.
They fall down and just crumble. This one that is almost dead falls down and crumbles. The other 2, it seems like a lot of their life force kind of falls out of them. They're still standing, but they take a bunch of damage, and they put out some big snarls like this hurt. There's some sort of bond that was broken as that skull releases from his hands.
Oh.
Does that make sense?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
We got it out of his hands and they took damage.
So I'm going to say he's grappled in a sense, and he's going to try to break that grapple. So, Roscoe, give me another athletics check.
Just holding his head under the fire like it's a sink.
9.
Well, he rolled a 5, and I don't think his strength is any good. He does not have a modifier. So he is trying to kick and grab and pull himself off and trying to get onto the other side, but you're able to just... Your grip slips a little bit, but you're able to grab him by the ankles, and now he's like he's planking on top of this brazier. The flame, I should say, the flame has kind of died down a little bit, and you got him by the ankles, and you are just holding him there in place. This one is going to come up to. He's seeing his master in trouble, and he's going to kind of try to break that bond. So give me another athletics check
from me.
Yes.
Yes. All right.
Yes.
I'll let that happen first.
Yeah, give me that opportunity attack.
11.
Does not hit.
Go
So Roscoe, give me an athletics check as he's going to try to break that.
18.
Yeah,
at advantage because you're raging.
Mm-hmm.
Beats his 11.
All right.
So he's
20 actually, but yeah.
All right, so he's using his action to try to pry your hands off of his master's ankles, and it's not working. This one as well is going to move up 5, 10. Yeah, he can get there. He's going to do the same thing. So another athletics.
Yep. Correction, I'm not actually raging because my rage dropped
That's
because
right.
I didn't take damage or attack.
Wait, grappling's an attack.
But there was a turn in there when I healed and I didn't take damage.
That's true.
Dang it.
Well, I rolled a nat 1 on my my strength check, so I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Oh God.
Maraxiador, you see all of a sudden these two ghouls rush past you and go towards that brazier, and there's commotion. What do you want to do?
Is that skull on the ground?
The skull is on the ground.
All right. Mage hand that skull to floating in front of me, but actually touching it.
Okay.
Can I do that as an action or is it a bonus action?
I'll say it's bonus action for your mage hand to pick it up.
Now, do I have to roll if I want to just put a chaos bolt through this thing since it's right here? Just because I'm tired of rolling.
The fine creators at Arcane Library did give this thing an AC and hit points, so I would say yes.
Oh,
as it's out floating in front of you on your mage hand.
All right, last spell.
Please don't miss.
23.
Oh yes, that hits.
Okay, so 14 points of damage.
You see that center cycloptic eye that is filled with a green crystal shard shatter and fall out into pieces. And as that happens, these two ghouls that were pulling at their master fall limp. The master himself is still trying to break free, and you just see him yell out, "No!" And he is still trying to move forward. We will stay in initiative just for a little bit.
Can I free action in his head?
Yeah.
You were unworthy!
Master, I'm sorry! And he's still kicking, and he's trying to get to that skull, but he's repenting.
And then I'll move over to see if I can. I can't do anything, but I'll.
Okay.
Near Mika,
yeah. Mika, give me
Oh,
a non-failing death save.
Oh God.
That's a good number, right? That's a good one.
I don't. Did he? There it is.
I need verbal confirmation.
No!
Oh no!
Oh, Mika,
Into the unknown.
your heart is pumping and trying to fight, but that last bit of blood comes out and fills that pool, that bowl, and you then kind of go limp around it.
Wait, there is a inspiration.
Oh, what a loser! Yes. So, where are we at?
Okay.
He has 3, and then he has to get a 7 or.
I have to get a 7 or an 8.
Okay.
2.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They try. Yes, that last bit of life force and blood comes out and fills that bowl, and you then kind of slough off to the side and fall with your back on the ground and your eyes looking up, and then you take that final breath and you do expire. Sari, same thing. Give me a death save.
I got a 4, so I got my one fail.
All right, you are 1 and 1.
Oh my God.
Roscoe, it is your turn. You currently have him by the ankles.
I want to, now that, I have seen that they have gone limp, I want to still grappling him, pull him back and like almost pin him to the ground
Okay.
so that he can't keep
Okay.
going towards. So that'll be a
Just like hole, throw him in the ham hole.
nope, just on the ground.
All right, give me an athletics check as you're going to pick up and pin down.
15.
It's the hole and hope he dies.
Yeah, you beat my 12. So you're able to peel him off. His hands are clutching on the side of this razor, and you're able to peel him off, and you get him and you pin him down. What would you?
Mm-hmm.
That's your action. Yeah, bonus action.
I mean, I'm fine just holding him here, waiting for my team.
Okay. As he's pinned on the ground, he is kicking and punching, and I have to get the Whisper Skull, and he is trying to break free. So give me an athletics check again. One of these days.
19.
Yeah, not going to be this day. He is still like just fighting and clawing, and your arms are getting kind of clawed up. Oh, superficial damage. Maraxiador.
All right. So Shizno, I guess I should. So bonus action.
The skull is gone. You have failed.
And then I'm gonna run over and try to medicine check my buddy.
Okay. All right.
7.
Would that be a fail? Does that give him a fail?
No, it doesn't give him a fail. It's just I don't stabilize.
Okay. All right.
Mm.
All right.
And then I'll use the rest of my movement to come back. So 15
Alright.
feet there. Son of a bitch, 15 feet back. Yeah, I think that's all I can do.
Sari?
Oh, wait. Hold on, I have a bonus action and some of these wonderful sorcerer points left. I'm going to quicken spell. I only have cantrips left. Quicken spell. We'll just chill touch him.
Okay.
21 for one.
Okay, it's damage.
It's necrotic and undead. Disadvantage if he's undead, I guess.
Is he undead yet?
I don't know.
He is not undead yet.
Snack crackers.
So, Sari, give me a death save. We're at 1 and 2, right?
Yep.
1
I
and
got
1.
15. Or 1 and 1, yeah.
Okay,
So we're at 1 and 2 now.
You a fail or a
Success.
2 success.
15.
okay? So 2
success,
successes,
1 fail.
1 fail. Okay.
2 and 1.
All right, Roscoe.
There you go. Nothing.
All right. At this point, I mean,
Finish him.
in my head. Oh, great.
No, I'm just being a dick.
Yeah, no, he's just gonna keep him grappled as long as he can.
Okay.
Until his team.
Yeah, give me
Does he notice his team's not showing up?
It's okay. I'll be there in a second.
Oh.
Just throw my corpse at him. It's fine.
At this point, I'm gonna say you have him pinned.
Yeah.
And he is, and we'll kind of come out of initiative here. And let's do some narrating, some RP. How do you guys want to move forward? So it's you, Roscoe, and you, Maraxiador. You are the two that are up. I'll say you stabilize.
Okay.
Sari, we get.
Let me roll
that.
one last time just to make an effort to see if I can.
Yeah, let's do it one last time. Hoping for that crit.
Oh, it was a 16.
Okay, so you are stabled.
All right, so
Stabilized.
I'm gonna go up to him, and I'm just gonna switch back to my regular voice, and simultaneously, while in his head, speak to him.
All the voices. Wrong voice.
Oh, no.
Everything you've heard was a lie. You changed your life and faith on all. Give up. Or die. The note doesn't care either way.
Azarumme, I'm sorry that I have failed you. I cannot go back. Guide me one last time.
Kill him.
Okay. And so
I'm also gonna fire a spell into his face.
I get up and He's below me, and I am going to swing my axe down on him.
Okay.
And
yeah,
it's 22 to hit.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
Yeah.
need an intelligence saving throw.
And we are talking 12 damage.
So 6 on the intelligence saving throw.
So he
That's
takes
gonna be
three psychic damage, and if he makes
Okay.
a saving throw before the end of my next turn, minus a d4 from it.
Okay.
Fine, Sliver.
We'll say with all of this just kind of culminating on him, he does asking Azarumme to help him and give him one last guidance, and it seems like Azarumme is guiding him to death, and he has accepted that fate, and you are able to come down and kind of take off anything he has going for him, and he does expire right there in your hands.
Is there a green
Roscoe.
crystal on him?
There is not.
Okay. Take the head.
So I go ahead and chop the head off.
Throw it at the other guy who locked us in here.
And
Yeah. Roscoe just goes ahead and
keep
swings.
cutting them up into the smallest pieces you can, and then I'm gonna go over and try to take 10. Can I do a take 10 to stabilize and awaken? Sorry.
Yeah, we'll say that happens. You could spend enough time here. I do want to ask, what is the plan with Mika?
I mean, there is a nice little hole there, guys. Saying
no,
you should roll the body into the hole. I want to see somebody go into a hole.
She had. So Maraxidor, like after, so as you awaken, Maraxidor's like, "Hey, can't leave you here. No, it's okay. So I'll need your notes on this."
I
but
thought I was dead. Honestly,
you almost were. Unfortunately, one of us is, and we need to take them back, and I can't do it by myself. And then he's gonna go back over to Mika's body, and then Mika, you had a holy symbol around your neck, correct?
Correct.
Perfect. So he's going to reach down and he's going to close Mika's eyes, and then put his hand over the holy symbol. Was it of a particular god that I would recognize?
Tia.
Tia?
God of Order.
Tia, one of the order has been called to you. Hopefully they may serve after this and continue to organize the order of the universe for you. I do apologize that it was in this task. May the ever after keep them where they go. Help them to continue to keep order and keep the universe as it should be. And then, all right, how many? That's a lot of pieces.
and
need your help on this.
And Roscoe is just like, you said, cut him up.
I'm impressed.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna start picking them up one by one and trying to like fill. Or no, what? I'm going to put them basically into the robes and then tie off the top of the robes with a knot, and then is the green fire still going?
It has died down greatly now that the blood supplies have been taken out and cut off, and no longer feeding that bowl, the brazier, and it has it just very little at this point. Okay. Yep.
And then Mika, do you have any fire spells?
Mika's dead.
Yes, sir.
Oh, not Mika. Sorry.
I mean, I have prestidigitation. Not really fire mage. Sorry.
That's okay. He takes out a torch and he lights it with prestidigitation, and then he takes out 2 more and he puts all 3 to just make this small like fire. And then he prestidigitates the bag of corpse dry so it'll burn, and then burns it.
Okay.
All right, let's get our fallen where they belong. And he kind of
and Roscoe goes and scoops under Mika and is just this little gnomish figure just lifting Mika's body out of here.
All right. Yeah, it's like that moment when the mom lifts the car off their child, right? You're just raging and adrenaline is pumping and you're able to get up and not fully like hoist on your shoulder, but enough to move and drag.
And two
Mika.
live elves carry the feet. One each of us got a foot.
Help out.
We'll kind of fast track your way out. You make it back up. You get up. There is the barrier in front of the door. After enough coercing and pounding, Tybalt comes out and he does start to unpack and open the door. And he sees you carrying one of your fallen brethren or party mates. Where?
This is on you.
Well,
yes, he's burnt. No. He's dried. He's burnt. They're all re-dead. This is on you.
No.
You will be coming with me down to the station.
No, we cannot. We did our best. I had to save my acolytes and make sure none of them came back through here. And you did your job that you were hired for.
Hired?
Yes, I said there was 100 gold in it for all of them.
False pretenses. You need to learn. It's
under unknown pretenses.
It is for the lawmaster to decide whether the information you gave could be considered a valid contract. Now march.
And Roscoe just sits there and goes, "Wait, can I get my 100 gold first?"
Oh yes, pay the man.
I am a man of my word, and I will give you all 100 gold, and you can split up this one's however you see fit. And he does pull out.
Is that okay with you?
Pulls out separate coin purses and lays them out. It was unknown to me what was in the depths below this church.
The zombies didn't seem to surprise you much.
I was
Your
worried.
plan to lock us in a room and throw. I don't think you're not getting out of this with a word.
I was worried about my acolytes, and I will go before the lawmaster and give the same story I've given you. It was a time of.
Hopefully, nobody more persuasive than yourself is standing against you at trial. Oh wait, I'm fairly certain someone will be.
That's fine. I am true in all of my words, and I will stand before the law, just as anyone else. That is fine.
And what's your excuse for having all of this happen underneath your facility?
Father Baird was doing things unknown.
What is unknown? And he'd been gone for 2 weeks. They came in through the floor here. They didn't break in. These are all very clear, very old tunnels that I'm going to say you knew about.
Father Baird was secretive, and he forbid me from going.
Is that why he left a 12-year-old in charge?
Oh, man. I may not have earned
Someone died because you were withholding of the truth. There will be consequences for that.
And
if you were a good man, you would accept those and march.
And I will stand up and accept those consequences.
Excellent.
So he just slips onto the bed and just conks out.
Fine.
Now help us carry the burden. Your burden as well. Our friend. Somebody who stood and kept us from dying during your task, whose life was only worth 100 gold to you. You help with the burden.
It was supposed to be... It wasn't supposed to be this way. You were supposed to find Father Baird and all would be well, but I will help. And he goes and he grabs a bit of Mika and helps lift that burden.
I'm done yelling.
Let's just
take the other part of my burden because I have to sleep forever.
Let's just get this over with, and I apologize.
The acolytes, take care of take care of Sari. Get her a meal. She has done much for you today, more than you could ever know.
And with that, we'll kind of fade to black. Mm-hmm. We'll put a little wrap up on this. You get your gold. Tybalt goes to the court, pleads his case. He is found negligent of some details, and after more research done in these unknown crypts, you do find out that this was ancient Crypts of Azarumme that were really intent and focused on vampirism and lichdom and just gathering the blood. It had been barred up for some time until Father Baird stumbled upon it and then started getting into this necromancy and getting an itch for that, and uncanny forces taking him over. So really no one's fault other than the old Azurmeans themselves. But you do save the day. There was one fallen soldier. Sorry, Mika and Cam.
I will say, you got me real close with the amount of missed attacks and everything.
Oh,
Me running over and taking 2 attacks of opportunity. I had 7 health left.
oh man, when Sari got dropped, I was surprised. I thought you had more, but
Yeah.
No. Down so quick. I was like, I have 4 HP left. That's it.
all right,
5. Dang.
let's do a wrap up here so we can end the stream, and then we'll talk of this day of glory forever. But thank you everybody that hung out and contributed to the chat and donated some of those channel points. We appreciate it. They needed some of those dice of inspiration throughout the night, and we appreciate that. Again, new channel point stuff down below. That kind of applies to these one-shots for sure. We got tons of games happening this week, but Saturday is that big day where we all come together and try to raise some money to help what's going on. We'll do our little part, and we'll get as much as help as we can out there. So show up on Saturday. We got streams from noon to midnight. 4 different systems coming at you. The donation link will be live and hopefully on fire. And if you have the means and you can drop a few ducats in the buckets, let's do that and help out where we can. That's I don't know what else I can do, but we're gonna have fun with games for sure. And hopefully some money goes into direct relief and helps out where we can. So, but thank you for that, everybody. Stay safe. Listen. I won't get too political here, but just stay safe and take care of yourself, and join our Discord. We're having good conversations, keeping things light and having a good time. Thank you everybody that played in this game tonight. It was a good time and tons of fun. Thank you Arcane Library for these one-shots in their horror bundle on Drive-Thru RPG if you want them, but they are pretty fun to run and easy to run. I'm rambling. I want to stop and end this stream. Thank you everybody. We'll call that a night, and we'll see you tomorrow, same time for The Gods We Know.